N-E-S-T. O-C-O-E-E. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Hey. I need peace. I need love. I need everything that's coming from above. I need peace. I need love. I need everything that's coming from above. I want my dog. Ay, birds of a feather, we gon' fly together. Ay, we gon' rock forever like it's heavy metal. I ain't Christopher Columbus, I would never settle. I ain't Lewis, I ain't Clark, I would never settle. God told me I'm Olympic, for real. Ay, seek the kingdom while you simping, for real. Why you talking, you should listen, for real. All this jaywalking got me limping, for real. Hey, jaywalking, hey, Jesus walking, hey, Jesus talking. Yo, big faith, yeah, I need a whole lot of that way, where I'm about to go like amigo. Can't see the vision, then you can't be me amigos. I call up my girl and then we pull up to the Rego. That's the only time we pay to see you acting way different. Way different. Same book, but the page different. The page different. Is it cliche to say I'm lane switching? Well, I'm lane switching. Hold on, let me put my turning signal on, so they see me coming. They still can't see me coming. Only two things that I need is peace. I need love. I need everything that's coming from above. I need peace. I need love. I need everything
Welcome
that's
in.
coming from above.
Welcome in, everyone.
Who he, what is this?
Let's go.
Hey, my studio is wherever I sit. Hey, I plug in the microphone and there you hear that click. It's a hit. Hey, way it hit them like, whoa, man.
Whoa, man. Let's go.
Hey, how you
Welcome in. Welcome in.
Flow electric, this is not a slow dance.
What's poppin'? How we feeling?
We come together and we pray and hold.
Happy Thursday.
He give grace, so wherever grace lands. He paid the price, they have no escape plan.
All right, W's in the chat. W's in the chat.
Actually, his plan was the plan, so he planned it. Hey, set the bar high.
Clubhouse, how we doing? Let's do this. There it is. There they go.
Thank you, Lord. I should like a praying mantis. Enemy just trying to see me sing.
A little bit of that. All right, welcome in. Let's do it. Let's do it.
When I'm out, soon as I land, back to the beach, back to the sand, is back to the. Only two things that I need is peace. I need love. I need everything that's coming from above. I need peace. I need love. I need everything that's coming from above.
How you guys feeling? Welcome in. Welcome in. Let's get the party started. Happy Wednesday. Let's go. Z Gamer in the house. Let's get it. What up, Z Gamer? What up, Z Gamer? How you feeling? How we feeling? How we feeling? Energy in the building. What's goody? What's good? All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Tamra in the house. What up, Tamra? Mod Squad. Mod Squad. What up, Jeff? Only Bands in the house. What's good? What up, Sean? What up, Lucas? Jamil, Lee. Do we have any Lee, Jamil, Peter, Rob, Paul, PM Magnifico. What's goody? What up, Stevie Mac? GK in the building. What's up, Patrick? What's good? Tim Trades in the house. Tim Trades, George of EDM, the man himself. Let's go. Clubhouse is spinning. Bags are full, my friends. Short memory, right? Stick to the plan. Straight back to work. W's back in the chat. Ain't it great? What up, LeGrand? What's good? What up, Zyper? What's up, Drew? SK in the building. Mason. What's poppin'? It's Plan G in the house. Janosh taking over the YouTube chat. Holy. Say the mods can't take over the whole YouTube chat right now. Yeah. Engineer 14 in the house. Mr. Sam is in the building. What's poppin'? Charmin G. I see you. Okay. All right, man. DJ Scratch is in the house. Nate G. What's up, Harvey? What's up, Dominic? What's good? What's good? Traders next door in the building. Good to see y'all. Let's do this, man. ADP day. ADP. We got ADP that just came out. We'll have unemployment claims come out here in unemployment claims come out here in just a minute as well, and then we'll see what we could do. All the trades will be like 9, 9:15, 9:30, 9:45. You know the vibes. You know the vibes. Lights, fire in the house. What's good? And there he is, AB Mike. All right. He's a show off. He's a show off. Let's go. Let's see the mod squad just take over the whole YouTube chat right now. What up, Exit Strat? What's good? Let's see if a couple hundred have what it takes to overpower a couple mods. I don't think 342 people can take over the mod squad. I don't think it's possible. Yeah, Vivian Young in the building. What's good? What's good? Oh, they're trying, but it's all blue. It's all blue. Damn. What up, Mugs? All right. All right. I think I've had enough fun. It's time to get to work now, right? But the boss is here. No more playing games. All right. All right, let's do it, gang. Welcome in. Welcome in. Happy Thursday. It is the 4th day of September, and we are ready to rock and roll. So, welcome in. Good, I should say, grand rising, grand afternoon, or grand evening to y'all. Let's go ahead and get into it. Again, it is what is it? September 4th here, and we're gonna get into it. So let's go ahead and pray, and then let's begin. All right, let's do it. All right, well, Father God, we thank you for this, just this golden opportunity to just tap into our higher self, Lord, to come together, to be unified, to be blessed. We thank you for the spirit of victory that dwells amongst us, that is just impacting this entire group, Lord. We thank you for all that you've done, all that you continue to do, and most importantly, that the harvest is so plentiful, yet the workers are still few, Lord. So we just ask that you would bring more workers, more people to get on their game, to sharpen up, to get their act together, to get disciplined, to get committed, to get devoted, Lord, and then they can take over this skill set. So we thank you for the skill set. We thank you for giving us this time together to learn, to teach each other, to sharpen each other. And I know that there will be many successful, wealthy individuals that come out of this group here that are going to inspire and impact the world at a high level that we never even thought of. So we thank you for it. We thank you for that blessing in advance here, and we can see it, Lord. So we thank you. We give you all the glory in Jesus' name. Amen. Let's go. Let's go. We got a lot of world changers coming out of this group right here. A lot of world impactors coming out of this community, man. It's already happening. Nothing can stop it. We're all the way up. We're all the way up. Let's get it. Nothing can stop it. We're all the way up. All right, let's get into it. Today is the 4th day of September. It's another day, another opportunity for us to be patient, to be disciplined, and to really keep in mind that we are world changers, that we're 8-figure traders, and that we don't settle for lack of better terms, dog crap trades. Right? Let's put it like that. So we're going to really look for the best opportunities here today, like we do every day. And let's get into it. So today is the 4th here. It is Thursday. You have this 8:15 ADP news that came out. Let's refresh the page. And let's see how we did here. ADP. So red numbers here on ADP. Okay. So 54 from 106. Whoa. I didn't open up the charts yet. I don't know if we had a big move or not, but yeah, red numbers here on ADP here. 8:30 news is coming out right now. That news also came out red. So yeehaw, let's see. We might get some big moves here out of gold today. You have more news later on coming out at 10 a.m., which will probably be green. Right? Just throw the whole day for a loop. But all in all, that's how we got the results of our current news here. So let's dive into the charts. Let's see what we got cooking here on gold, and do a fresh top-down analysis. Cool. If you guys can, give the stream a like here today. Sub to the channel. Let me close my office door here, and then we'll get this breakdown going. Okay, cool. All right, so let's run through this price action here, and let's see what we got cooking and how we can go about the day, man. Bags are full here for the most part today, but we still got opportunity in front of us. So let's take a look here and run through this fresh top-down analysis. There we go. And let's see what we can come up with. So this is gold. This is the daily time frame, and we have just been moving on up, man. It's been a wild ride here. Remember when we broke these lows? Broke the lows there. That was the last sign of any sellers at all, right? Basically right there. Price went up. We filled the range here to the left-hand side, because if we kind of zoom in here, right, like if we got that closure above, boom, here you had this little celery play work out, and then we filled that entire range, right? Then we just kept going. So very awkward move up, not gonna lie. Huge rally, right? You had this candle close bullish with no top wick right below resistance, but gold said, I don't care about that. We went up, we continued moving up, we filled the wick, and then eventually we pushed up through here and just broke all-time highs, right? So my thing is now, right, will we start to trade above this level here, which is going to be 35.24, right? So normally in the past, as you can see here, we have shot down every single time, right? Bearish move, bearish move, bearish move, right? Same thing here, same thing here. But we've officially pushed through there at this point now. So will we start to begin to trade long term, right, on the higher time frames now above these levels here, right, at like 35.20? And if that's the case, then most likely what you'll see out of the daily candles, right, is a pullback, right? We'll remain above that zone. Maybe we'll get a couple bearish candles here to come in to give us that pullback that we're looking for, and then a possibility for us to just remain bullish, right, above these areas here and just continue pushing up. So we'll see. Have we cracked a new code here on gold? We all remember when we left 2000s, right, entered into 3000s, and I think now we're finally starting to break above this overall daily all-time high consolidation, pretty much is what we can call it, right? So we'll see. Let's go take a look at the 4-hour though, because that's all good, but how are we going to make money today, right? Today. So we got to focus right here today. None of this really matters as of right now. So let's see what we can do. Right now, the previous daily candle closed bullish, right? But we finally had a push down. We broke through the lows, right? We kind of been expecting this candle, but we'll see now how news comes out, or how price reacts to this news, because gold should continue moving bullish now with all this uncertainty in the dollar, right? So let's move down to the 4-hour chart. We are seeing a bit of a move down here. So this is really all we care about today. None of that other crap matters, right? The only thing we really care about today is the price action within this box. That's going to help us make money with our system today. So what do we see, right? So we see price had created support. We moved up. We created another little high, or little low, right? Created another high, and ultimately got resistance here, right? So that resistance was formed on the 4-hour chart, and we've been pretty much pushing below ever since, right? So we created that resistance. We came down. We filled the range here to the left-hand side. This candle went for an even further ride, and now what we find ourselves in really is clean traffic territory, right? Because unless we close back above this range here, right, which I don't think we have yet, then this candle can easily start to come down bearish. It has no bottom wick yet, and then start to melt off here, right, and looking something like this on the 4-hour chart. So I'm definitely open for that. I know how the news just came out and all that, but from a price action standpoint, with this candle having no lower wick, right, and the candle before that never closing above this range here, and the 4-hour being bearish, right, that could ultimately just be creating this, you know, this little pullback here to continue down. I personally like looking for sells, so I am open for sells today. I'm also open for buys, no doubt about it. But let's see how we're doing. See how we're rejecting here. So let's see how we look on the 1-hour chart. So 1 hour is in a little bit of a tough range here, right? So you got support sitting here at 95. You also have like not much in the way here, but if we use the like information to the left hand side, we'll see that you really haven't had a candle close outside of this overall range yet, right? So it's pretty choppy for the most part on the 1 hour. It's all just bunched up in here, right? So if we did it over here, we'll tend to do it, right? If we do it over here in the zone, we'll tend to do it over here in the zone. So I think once we get out of these levels, that's where you have the clean candles to the left, clean candles to the left on both the upside and the downside there. So that's pretty much what I'll excuse me, be looking for. Let me check the 30 minute. 30 minute is, yeah, I think we wait on that 1 hour closure. 15 minute got resistance and all that anyway, so I think we sit tight, wait on the 1 hour closures. Let's see if a 1 hour candle can actually break out of this range, and I think if it does, then we got some direction there. So notice how we broke the highs here. If we come down now, close like that, most likely, right, that next 4 hour candle will continue moving bearish, especially it will probably start to move bearish until that candle closes, right? Because we need that 4 hour candle to flip bearish today, break its own lows, and then close if we're going to actually move south today with this idea here, right? Something like this. So imagine getting into that entry, you know, somewhere around here as that 4 hour candle is breaking its own low. Make sense? Makes sense. We'll most likely get a very quick push. You got a wick to fill. We'll see what happens with that. The buys look clean as well. You know, obviously I'm very bullish on gold for the most part. I'm not going to be completely, you know, blind to the fact that gold is just rallying, right? So again, I think we said it a couple days, until we actually have a bearish closure on the daily, I've got no business talking about gold being bearish, right? So again, we're just trying to catch one 30-minute candle here today to go ahead and make some money. So we'll see where we kind of land here in the next 21 minutes, and then we'll go from there. All right, cool. You had your little push here from news. You also had 820 come out, comics open. That pushed us up, but just like we did over here, we never really did anything, right? So who knows? This could be just a straight range day here too. You just never know. So yeah, we'll be ready for the bigger moves if they come about. But as of now, this is what we got. We're pretty choppy here, and I think it's wise for us to sit back and wait this out. Cool. Forex charts look crazy. I haven't opened it yet. Okay, well that's gold. Let's move over to S&P 500, also known as ES, also known as US 500. Let's go ahead, take a look at this from the daily candle. So yeah, had a feeling yesterday, you know, we talked about this candle potentially moving back up, and yesterday was a bit tough on both gold and ES, right? But ultimately yesterday we did end up flipping bullish on that daily time frame and creating a support, right? So we got a support formed. The issue is, again, no closure really back above the other range, right? So again, just like the 4 hour on gold right now can easily start to come back down because there hasn't been a closure. Same thing with this daily candle here on ES, right? But ultimately, due to this candle here, I am going to be pretty bullish, right? So I think if we can kind of re-break those highs or something like that, then we can see a push up. If we do break the lows, though, then there may be an opportunity for us to short the market back down here. So let's go ahead and take a look at the 4 hour and see what that's looking like. So previous 4 hour candle closing with no top wick, right? You got a little bit of a range here, but I think if we can get that 4 hour candle to close below the range, right, then there's all that clean traffic to the left hand side. So I think I'd be open for that today. 4 hour closure, right, back below the range makes sense for the daily to pretty much move down as well too, especially if you start breaking through the daily low, which is sitting right there as well. So daily could head south today, being that the 4 hour right now has no top wick. Let's take a look at the 1 hour. 1 hour is bunched up here in this range, and it's clear as day to me, right? Sells below 55 or potential buys around 55 here as well. Let's take a look at that 30 minute. Yeah, I think anything that stays above 55 remains bullish. So what I mean by that is, again, the daily candle's bullish, right? So let's say we close below here. I wouldn't take these sells right below 59 there until we got below 55, because what can happen here is this is where you can get that fake out, right, for price to continue moving back up. And basically what that will look like is the daily candle literally just fluctuating from bullish to bearish, not really making much of a move here today. So yeah, maybe possible fake outs back above 59. I think if you can get below 55 here, though, that'll be very clean. Something like this, right? Maybe a closure like that. You come up, get a little pullback, something like this, fresh closure below, and we got all that clean range to the left to start trading down here. So that that's my plan. Yeah, that's my plan. I'll be sticking to it, and we'll see if anything happens. I think we're pretty chill here today. Probably gonna wait for the next hour candle to close, or I'm sorry, this hour candle to close, next one to open up, and then we kind of mob out from there and see if we want to take any positions. But buys above 59 here, and then sells below 55 on ES. And for me, there's just nothing happening anywhere right here. Like, I don't really want to take any trades here. I need a nice clean move down to create a nice clean move back up, if that makes sense. Cool. Any questions? Any questions, comments, concerns, anything like that? Talk to me, chat. Talk to me. Yeah, 1 hour is a little choppy. If you're in sells already, it's not bad off the 1 hour, but yeah, 15:30 getting a little messy here. So clean range though coming down here. Look at this. Yeah, probably look to target some levels around, like right around here, around 43. Be first targets. And then, yeah, see what we could do. So we got to wait on ES. Goldie ain't looking too bad here. He's starting to push back up now. Grab the pack there. So we'll see what's going to happen with gold. 4 hours, still no lower wick, but we'll see. All right. Let's take a look at the chit chat here. We got any chit chat going on? What up, Ben Bennett? What's good? Same analysis on point. Let's go, DJ Scratchers. Let's go. Love a Cannon in the building. Cannon. Can you check this out for me? Yeah, let's take a look. Which entry would you have taken? So let's see here. We got one entry here. Okay, let's take a look at the next one. One entry there. So yeah, so I probably would have, so this one, I mean, you had closures above on both, so yeah, I mean, I probably would have took the first one. If I didn't get the first one, I probably would have took the second one. Yeah, because either way, candles all closed above. This one had a couple little wicks in the area, but again, 4 hour being bullish and all that. So yeah, if I missed that one, I would have maybe have taken this one, maybe. Yeah. Either way, I think they're both okay ideas. Normal, you know, normal risk and all that. Let's see. K Vila, what's poppin'? What's up, Mr. Lopez? Beautiful trades in the clubhouse. Lovely Asian session last night. Incredible trade in London this morning. Pre-New York, just a little choppy, a little ragey, or not really doing much. And now we find ourselves in the NY session. In the NY session. What a trade, man. What a trade in Asian. That London. Sniper exits on everything, too. Yeah. Let's see here. Top of the morning, Mac Billy. What up, Mac Billy? Are you a Christian? Depends what your definition of a Christian is. What's up, Mr. Lopez? How we feeling, brother? How we feeling, my man? What's good, Andrew? Jay Coop in the house. Let's take a look here. Let's see. Can you review this? 30-minute candle. Bottom wick was a little small. It was okay. It was okay. Yeah. Not too bad. You know, there's some that I'll, you know, there's some that I don't mind, you know, like if they're like that. It's just the ones that have like no wick at all. Or let's say like this candle here on a higher time frame or something. It's really, see how that there's a wick there. So like a lot of times what'll happen is there'll be a different time frame that looks something like this. So like a lot of times when you hear me say I want to re-break that low, that's because what the other time frame looks like is this right here. So I say, you know, if we can re-break that low one more time, then I'll have a buy stop. That's because I want this to happen, boom, on the lower time frame, and then start to move up, because the sellers at that point will be activated there. So if you ever hear me say things like that, where it's like, hey, if we can get the low to break one more time, then we'll have a buy stop, you may not be putting that together in your head or wondering why I'm saying that to you. But this is the reason, because what we want to see happen is we want to see on the other time frame, we want to see the sellers get activated here. That way we know there's liquidity, right? Boom, and then we start coming back up, right? So if you ever hear me say that and you're wondering why, that's the main reason why. So, but anyway, back to the question here. Yeah, that wick is sufficient. Yep. Let me give you, so there's no right or wrong answer for this wick, this bottom wick question that we all have. Here's the perfect bottom wick. Let me show you what it looks like. Boom. Tap right back into this level here. So you see the range in which it came from, right? So you want to see the wick tap back onto that range. That's the best case scenario. So now you, in your own mind, have to basically decipher whether or not you want to trust if it's close enough to that look right there, right, in any given situation. So you gotta say, hey, look, the best bottom wick would be at 43, but is this one sufficient here right now? Is this one okay, right? Can you kind of make that judgment call? So that's kind of like how you got to do it. So just keep in mind, the best wick is like that. So now you judge it. You judge each wicks based off of that idea right there. And then again, if you like it, right, let's say it only comes to here, that doesn't mean you don't take that trade, right? Like, I'm gonna look at that and be like, all right, you know what, that's, you know, pretty good, like close enough. Getting down there, I'm gonna have a buy stop. So you just got to judge it, you know, every single time it comes. If it has this little wick though, like something like this, then, you know, probably not going to be good enough, right? Some little wick like that where it's just almost nothing. So you just got to keep these, just sample size them, you know, collect the data on them, keep an eye on them. That's the best way to figure it all out. What's up, George? How are you, brother? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. It's good. Who's in the clubby here? Who's in the club? What's up, DJ Scratches? Bone in the building. Mr. Angelo Betts. Here we go. Here we go. Let's get it. What's up, Kennard? How you doing, brother? Good to see you. Trado Voss in the house. That's good. What's up, Allison? Man, I'm still looking for glasses like that. Every single one I tried on, they just don't look as good. So I'm like, I don't know. Maybe they just don't fit me. I don't know. Maybe they're just not my style. Gary in the house after what was it, a nine day vacay? 7 day? What was it? Sometimes it's much needed, man. Those days off and that time away is incredible. J Mac, there he is, looking like a brand new man, baby. Let's go. Whoa, whoa. That biceps popping. Oh snap. How am I feeling? Incredible, brother. Very, very good. Very, 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 very good. Thank you for asking. What's up, Cameron? Imagine one day you lose everything. What's everything? A stupid car, stupid house, some stupid electronics. I don't care about any of this stuff. I don't care about any of it. How would I restart? I wouldn't have to restart because it wouldn't matter. It really wouldn't. I would just keep doing. I would just use any skills that I have to go build it back and have fun with it. And I'd enjoy some time being homeless on the street, learning about life. You know what I mean? The best part is, once you get it, you can always get it back, because skills are what gets you far in life. Skills are what get you places in life, and as long as no one takes the skill, you know, you can build things right back up. But it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Like I might not even want it back. I might have just wanted to experience this one go around. Who says I need this forever? I don't even care. It is what it is. Yeah. Imagine if I just got to experience other stuff for a period of life now. Maybe this was just a little moment in time, you know? Thank you, brother. Thank you, Crypto Don. Hey, I got no plans of leaving, but if it happened, it happened. Green, what's popping? There he is. Do it again. Yes. If you still have yourself, you still got everything, man. That's true. That's true. The Vikings here. As long as the Viking is my buddy, then we're good to go. All right, let me pop this Clubhouse chat up. A lovely Florida morning. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Yes, sir. What's up, my man?
Hey, yo. How we
Hey,
doing?
yo. How you doing?
It's popping, Mr. London.
Mr. London. Yes, sir. Got a sniper exit there.
I seen that. Sniped.
Sniped. Yeah, what's up, chat? What's up, everyone? What's up, YouTube?
There he is.
How you doing here? What you were looking for? Just came onto the charts.
What's looking for me is the question. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
What's
true.
looking for me? So 4 hour here, right? It's got no lower wick, but again, I'm extremely bullish on gold for obvious reasons. But I am open for sells here too, like due to the fact that it doesn't have that lower wick, and the daily still, you know, kind of trying to push down here today. But I think the sells are good below 94. Somewhere below 94, look pretty clean. I don't really know if I'd be open to taking sells in this range here because anything can happen here. Like we just move back up bullish. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Just gonna wait on the 1 hour closure here and see if the 1 hour can close above here because you got all this to the left. So trying to
Yes, sir.
stay
Looking good.
clear of it.
Yeah, we'll see that 1 hour here.
Yeah, we already got like some rejection too.
Wow.
So 15-minute. Kind of trying to come back up now though.
Yeah,
15 is pretty
about
clean.
The 15 there.
Yeah, pretty clean for the most part, right? If you can get closures above, so hopefully we maybe get some closures like that for like 9:30 or something, right? Like 15.
That'd be great.
Because
Yeah,
we're gonna probably need a new lower wick on this 1 hour candle. So yeah.
Yeah.
But daily turning back around now, so. Who knows? This daily candle can continue just flip bullish today and drive. I mean, all the numbers on news came out red, so it's anything could happen here.
Great, man.
Yeah.
Bro, we got exactly the same amount of money here.
No way. 533.
I made
52?
533.52.
Bro, like 2 other people in Asian had it too.
Bro, let me send you a pic. I did it in London then. That's the interesting thing. Like,
That's crazy.
bro, what? I have exact numbers. You can even see it's not yours because it says one copied there. One of the accounts. I sent it in the Clubhouse chat. Sheesh.
I don't know how that happened. Bro, everyone in Asian last night too, like even if they didn't get this same amount, everyone's change was 52. It was so weird, bro. Like some people got $1,140.52. Some people got $350.52. It was so weird, bro. Everyone had 52.
What? People in London did that too.
Nah.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
It's for real. Like, what the?
Bro, bags got stacked last night. Yeah, look, 473.52.
Insane. Also, OGH here. Oh, that's insane.
Yo, that's
But exact numbers. That's like, wow.
Bro, we moved so quickly after yesterday's loss. Like, we took that loss yesterday, probably a little bit bigger loss than. I also did blow my XFA too yesterday, the one that I took the payout on last week. So, blew that, but just racked up another like $2,400 on 5 accounts. So, could possibly get this one halfway through today. And then, again, every adversity brings with it the seed of an equal or greater benefit. I had 1 XFA. Now we're about to have 5 XFAs again. So, it's like whatever, right? So we're $2,400 up on that one trade. Let's see if we can get another 600 here today, and then another 3,000 tomorrow, and then boom, right back to it.
Cool.
Straight
Getting
back
right
to
back.
it.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm gonna pass these combines here. 4 new combines too on the next trade. So
Yeah. So think about this too.
looking good.
On that $100 XFA, right? I was up 4K, right? So I was up 4,000. I took 2,000, right? Plus 150. So I was in that investment for 250 and ended up taking 2,000. Right?
Seems like a pretty good deal to me.
So this is the way I look at funding companies and prop firms and all that stuff. I don't really look at my live capital in this type of sense, but this is always the way I look at funding opportunities, funding companies. Is how much did I invest, which in this case was $100 on the combine, $150 on the activation fee, totaling $250. $4,000 was made in 1 week, right? And then that same week, 2,000 was taken. So I made 2,000 in 1 week off a $250 investment. Pretty simple, right? Rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat. So, would I have liked to stick with that other account and, use this 2,000 or whatever as a buffer? Yeah, but, things happen and ROI has already been made, and I'm not going to lose sleep over things like that. You know what I mean?
Alright, seems pretty good to me.
This is business ownership 1-on-1 for you. 101. So that's the way I look at funding companies, is strict business investment, and I'm looking for ROI, and if ROI is there, then that sounds pretty profitable to me. You know what I mean? Yes, I did blow an account. I am a human being. Yup.
Wait, so you're not profitable in it? You still blew accounts?
Hold on, I thought if I get that little sprinkled magic fairy profitable dust on me, I'll never blow another account again. Got him. That's funny. Yes. Shocking news, gang. You will blow accounts in pursuit of payouts. And even after you get the payouts. Remember I told you guys, out of all the payouts I got this year, there was only 2 accounts that I actually got the payout, built it back up, and got another payout on it. All the other ones, which was like 6 other ones, I blew those after the payout. So, it's going to happen. But again, if that ROI is there, then it's all good.
Yeah, it's all good. Like Mark says here, like one guy in the clubhouse, he said, last month I spent 1K for 5x 50K accounts and got 20 grand in payouts. So
yeah,
he
there you
spent 1 grand, got 20K back.
But someone else has been hanging out in drawdown for a month, about to renew that account. Well, I'm 8% in drawdown, and my activation, my monthly fees coming up. What should I do? Like, what? Bro, you better blow that account or blow that thing straight back to break even today. Today.
Like now.
Yeah. What was that one dude? Remember, he spent like 200,000 on challenges, and he made like 1 point something million dollars in 2020. I think it was 2024. Crazy.
Bro, when you're talking about big numbers here, try to look at the last screenshot of the clubhouse too.
Oh, let me check. Last screenshot. Last one. Oh, this one. Oh, he's showing off now, baby. Oh,
yeah, also that one, but the other one too. That one below.
Hey, we getting paid in the clubhouse. This is live capital too, right?
Looks
Wait,
like
the one.
Look at that one below.
Oh, below. Whoa, Andrew. Whoa. Hey, Nick, I was thinking, can you give me a discount on the clubhouse? It's $150. Not when Andrew's over here making $5, $10, $15, $20, $25,000 in one day. No, we're not gonna be doing that. Ask Andrew for a couple dollars. Damn.
Oh my goodness.
Let's get it. Let's go, Andrew. Andrew, a hometown homie too. Hometown homie. Let's get it. Love to see the homies from back home start getting money. Start getting money. Exit strat. Yo.
Insane.
Nah, that's amazing, brother. Seriously, proud of you,
It
G.
is.
Let me hold $1 or something, bro. Let me give $5, bro.
Just a little
Hook
something.
me up. All right, awesome. Great job. Excellent. Excellent. Oh, from Scotland. Oh, okay. I thought you were a different Andrew. Hey, that is my hometown. You do know that, though. Scotland. That's where my dad's family's from. Let's
That's
go back
insane,
to gold.
though. Imagine that investment, the accounts, all of that, the ROI is already there now, like
Oh my goodness.
doubled.
So
Like,
his
returned.
ROI is let's see. So he spent, so these are 150Ks, right? So let's see, that's 150. Let's just do 300 because you got to pay the activation fee, right? So 300, so
Yeah.
150 per account times 5 plus the 5 activation fees. So he's in at $1,500, right? And now we do this math. So this is, let's say he just stops right here. He does not take another trade, Mr. Andrew from Scotland. He's up $5,800, right? Times 5. Boom. So that's $29,000 minus his initial investment, which is $1,500, which is going to leave him at $2,700 minus his clubhouse expense, which is $150 per month. That leaves him at $27,350.
Yeah.
Not a bad ROI. Not a bad ROI. So you see how we're playing the game in the clubhouse? Maybe a little bit different than the way you guys are playing the game out there, where you may not really be thinking like a business owner yet, right? Where it's all about ROI. That's what profit is. Right? Profit is return on investment, right? So if you look at these funding companies and you start with 0, to be sitting here in whatever it is, I think we get how much drawdown do we get? Whatever it is, right? Let's say you got
$3,000 or
okay.
Yeah.
Let's say you got $3,000 drawdown, right? You're playing the game all month right here. This not how the game is played anymore, right? You want to push these into profit as soon as possible, or get rid of them as soon as possible. You don't want to spend weeks right here trying to get. You don't even want to spend like days here trying to get from negative 2,800 back to break even. Like, gang, just oversize on a really good trade and get back to break even, or blow that account, right? Especially if your activation fee or monthly fee is coming up, right? Like, you don't want to sit here and then all of a sudden you got to repay your monthly fee for that account,
Sure.
right? And then you're still right here. If anything, blow the account. The monthly fee is the same as the new account. At least you get back to break even, right? And then you got a fresh account ahead of you. I would not spend any more time than I need to in drawdown on these, type of futures funded accounts. That's wild.
Nah, for real. Trust me, like the pain of regret is the worst.
Depressing, too.
And you will feel the pain of regret when you are sitting in the exact same spot for the next 3 months or something like that.
Yeah.
Like, people move,
True.
people take action, so you have to like move quicker.
Yes, sir. He said, "I wish that was."
Drawdown. Yeah,
Yeah, nah, I agree. I agree with you, bro.
yeah.
Who remembers back in the day, we had my forex funds accounts, we had FTMO accounts, and we'd be, it was like a badge of honor to never blow an account. Like, no, I've had this account, Nick, for 3 years, but I haven't blown it yet, but I haven't gotten a payout. Like, how depressing. That sounds depressing to me, right? I don't even know if I'd even want something like that to come up in my life, right? Like, either get it done, like find a good trade and size up, right? Believe in yourself a little bit more in your strategy and size into that trade, or just like Austin Silver say, right? Like, torch it, man. Torch it. Move on. It's done. It's gone. So we don't want you guys to sit on these accounts forever, right? Like that last XFA that I had, it took me 2 days to pass. So check this out. It took me 2 days to pass. So 2 days. It took me 5 days to get $4,000 up on the account. So within 7 days, I had already made money, already did a withdrawal, $2,000 in my pocket in a week, right? In 1 week's time. So, you know, everyone that's hoping for a payout and they just want to make, you can get this done sooner than you think. You just got to lock in, man, and take good trades. Don't be afraid to size up in those trades. Don't be afraid to, you know, blow your little investment. I mean, again, an XFA, even if it's 100K, it costs you $100, right? So if you don't have like a little budget, that's okay. Then you're gonna have to, you know, really treat that account serious, right? But if you have like a little bit of capital to invest, right, then you don't really necessarily need it on the first account that you buy, right? So you got to really just keep this in mind when it comes to these prop firms. Is it's all about ROI, and it's all about time as well. You don't want to spend too much time like doing this. Again, 7 days I had requested a payout. I had passed the eval, I had moved into profits, and I had my 5 days of 200 plus or 150 plus, right? My 5 days just happened to be like $800, $900, $1,000 plus. So don't be afraid to get busy, right? And believe in yourself, believe in your system, believe in your strategy, and you know, take good trades and get these things done quickly. And no need to take forever.
A lot of people get way too caught up on the losses too. Like they think they lose like $1,000 when they lose on a combine, or when they lose on an even XFA for that matter. Like you haven't even lost the account yet, then you haven't even lost your investment. Like so when we look at it from an investment standpoint, like you said, like before, you spent $250 in that account. You don't even lose $3,000 if you lose like the whole account. You lose $250.
Yeah. That's the other thing too. I think it's a psyop in a way. Like a lot of people, it's a mental hack, right? So you spent $100, or let's just say you spent, let's just say you spent $100, right? You spent $100 on an account, and then you lose a trade on that account for like $700, and you actually think you lost $700. When you, in reality, you didn't lose anything, because number one, you only spent $100. You still have your account that you're trading. You lost nothing today, my friend. You gained a lesson, if anything, where you took a loss and you can learn from that trade. Until you lose, what is it, $2,000? Yeah. Until you lose $2,000, that's the only time in which your $100 is gone. And by the way, you didn't lose $2,000. You lost $100, right, from that investment in the funding company. So, yeah. Yep. By the way, was yesterday's counted as a red day? Hey, don't be ruin the vibe here. You know what I mean? Don't ruin the vibe with these red days, man. You could have asked that at a different time. Yes, yesterday was a red day. Yes, it was. My goodness. Yes, but we battled back here today. We battled back, so we're right back into the green today. Let me mark it up. Hold on. Let me update the record. Even though I was in the middle of explaining a beautiful business owner 101 ROI mental shift and hack that can ultimately change your experience as a trader and your profitability. But yeah, we'll update the record here. There we go. 2 wins, 1 red day, because I ain't losing my money here today. Trust me. All right, I forgot what I was talking about. But anyways, how y'all doing?
Johnny Gems is here too.
Johnny
Gems.
Johnny Wall Street.
Johnny Wall Street.
The sniper.
It's here.
Yo, what's up, boys?
Mr.
How you
Gems,
doing?
what's up?
What's up? How y'all feeling?
Incredible.
Let's get it.
Magnificent.
Happy, what's today? Thursday?
I don't even know.
Happy
Who knows,
Thursday.
brother? Who knows?
Yes, sir. I'm feeling good. Hey, it's just another day to follow the trading plan, right? At the end of the day, so.
What day is it? Suddenly you wake up at a Saturday. Oh, damn, market's closed.
Yeah. Either way, still following the plan. No trades. Yeah, what's popping? What's up, chat? How y'all feeling? Let's have a great day.
great day,
Yeah, you guys
baby.
are-
Great day.
You guys are so right about what you're talking about, the prop firms. It's all about the ROI. Screw blowing accounts, whatever. You're right about you're gonna blow accounts on the pursuit of payouts. Focus on the ROI. That's the
Exactly.
key. Yeah.
We have to look at it a lot different than just the numbers we see on the screen. It's not like you got 50 grand in on your hands right now and you have to be very careful with every single trade. It's like
Right.
we can kind of, look at it from a different perspective here.
Yeah. Different way of doing it, right?
Yeah. By the way, so some of y'all trade live accounts. This is not the approach to a live account, right? That's a totally different perspective, totally different approach, right? I mean, it's the same approach, but the thought process behind the reality of a prop firm, right, versus the reality of, let's say you got 10,000, 20,000, 50,000, 100,000 of your own capital, you're going to trade that a little bit differently, right? You're not just going to wing it and blow it or oversize to get, you know what I mean? They're two totally different methods of trading. We'd like to, for those of y'all who are semi new, we would phrase it as like, you have boxing, which is real boxing, right? Where that's like your live account, your real trading account, and then you have what we now see as Jake Paul boxing, right? Influencer boxing, where it's in a way it's a joke, right? It's not the real boxing, right? And then this is kind of how we view prop firms. Like it's like the Jake Paul style of boxing, where you don't have to treat it the same way as real boxing.
That's a good point, bro.
Funded Trader once posted the fact that yes, 120,000 in challenges never get a payout. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But everyone knows what they're doing. I love that. It's like everyone knows what they're doing, but the numbers don't say that, right? They say the complete opposite. Okay, here we go. 15 closures coming up in 1 minute. We don't have a wick on this candle yet. We do have a nice little 1 hour low here. We grabbed the pack. The 4 hour is my one concern though, with no bottom wick yet. So there's 45 or 46 minutes left on the 4 hour candle. Let's just see what we do here. Ideally 30-minute closures are probably going to be our best bet, but there might be something here off the 15 pretty soon.
Yeah, 9:30 coming upon us too.
Yes.
It'd be nice if we can close like somewhat bearish and then bullish above the range.
Yeah.
Right.
So that would probably be the best setup of the day, is if, like John said, if we can close bearish here, like decently bearish too, right? So you got that, and then the next candle, so the 9:15 to 9:30 candle is the one that comes back up like this, and then we take the buys here at 9:30 for price to continue moving bullish.
Yep.
Kind of like what you see right here.
The onion.
Yeah, exactly. Very similar to this move right here.
Yeah.
See the move up?
Solid, yeah.
The other thing with the prop firm thing too is you can't take all the money, right? And you can only take it when they allow you to. So again, you want their capital, you gotta play by their rules. That's why once you make capital off of them, then you put that capital into your own account, so that way you only have to listen to your own rules, right, at that point. So yeah, that 15 ended up closing below, so there's no trade here for me yet.
Not yet. Patience.
Patience, baby.
Not yet, baby. Jake Paul boxing, yeah, exactly.
Yo.
Any
Let's
broker?
go, Luke. W, bro. Journey has begun, my man. Let's get it.
What we got? Open 25K account. 650. Nice. Let's get it.
Beautiful.
W.
Yo, Juan, man. Super clean, bro. Good job. Great job, man. Keep it up.
Jake Paul. Yeah, that was wild. Yeah, this is amazing. Beautiful. You have to welcome me out to Scotland, man, so we can hang out for a bit. I've been in the clubhouse now for 3 months. Okay, this is the first time I've ever held an account for more than a week. Let's go, Juan. Learning great things here. Appreciate every moment. Yes, absolutely, my friend. Yeah, look at this. Stacking green days. Moving into the new month. $1,000 weeks.
Lovely.
$1,500 weeks. Lovely.
Very nice.
Great
And look
job,
at that,
bro.
1 to 2 trades a day.
Yep. One trade, one trade,
beautiful.
one trade.
That's probably my favorite part, honestly.
Yep. For real.
Same.
Awesome, bro. Awesome. Great to hear that. Great to hear that. For those of you guys that aren't in the clubhouse and you're still on the fence, I mean, that's got to hurt. That's got to hurt. Time to make the leap, gang.
Yeah, a little bit.
Time to make the leap.
Yeah.
You know, the
Gotta
thing
move
the thing is, like, if you want to keep up with us, right, like the last trade we took here in New York, it was a decently big loss, right, in on the YouTube live stream yesterday. But that pretty much everyone recovered that loss already between Asian and London and pre-New York. So, like, you guys are missing out on so many more opportunities, so many other sessions, not just trades, but learning opportunities and the conversations that take place in these live streams, on these live sessions outside of YouTube is just second to none. So, yeah, I wouldn't sit on that fence for too much longer. Time to make that leap, right? You don't want to get ready to win in 2026 in 2026, right? You want to get ready for that now. So you've got 4 or 5 months left of the year. It's time to turn it up. Time to turn it up.
Yes, sir. Yeah, sharpening your skill sets is way more important than making money right now. You know, like Mark Douglas says, focus on sharpening your skill sets and you'll make all the money you want. So really invest in yourself first, and then, you know, let your skill sets make the money for you.
Yes, sir.
The key right there.
Okay, let's see if we get some longs out of this here. We got this closure coming up in 10 minutes, so let's hang tight. And then maybe look at this. We got clean range to the left. We got a wick to fill. We got high volume coming in. We got a bullish day, a bullish 4 hour. It only makes sense. It'd be a sin not to take this trade.
1 hour pack runner,
It
30
would.
pack runner.
My
Yeah,
issue here
basically-
is I'm about to trade on the MGC chart because my bag is basically full on top one. So I'm up 533. I can only really make the 600, right? If I want to take my 2K, so, or 2500. So I'll probably go pretty small, but that doesn't mean you should, right? This is a great trade here. Looking good. I'm gonna look to take this on my live account here too. See if we can make like a couple racks. Couple
You
racks.
should just take it on Top Step and live account.
Yeah, I might,
Good.
because I can use another.
MGC.
I could use another 600 here on Top Step to make it a $3,000 day, and then I got 3K now on all of these. So tomorrow I'll only need 3K, and then the live account, yeah, I'll take it. Definitely take it.
Amazing.
Yeah, same.
But I might pause this one and just chill out on this one. Take the 530.
Yeah, you should.
Oh, I see you, Vivian.
Hey, Vivian Young, let's go.
Hey, yo.
Consistency pays off, baby.
Counts.
Consistency. I had to call him up. I say, hey, yo, Clay, it's time to pay the check, baby. Time to sign them checks, Clay.
We got a new funded trader, baby.
Snap. Let's
Yes,
get
sir.
it. Let's get it.
I knew you would
Congratulations.
get those.
Yeah, I knew that too. I just,
Yeah.
you know, you see people show up consistently enough to where you know, like, if they have any
Exactly.
sort of a brain and they're paying attention during these streams, like, there's no doubt about it that they're going to
That's so
improve.
true.
You know what I'm saying? Like, especially when we see them in the clubhouse session after session.
Exactly,
so,
and he's active. Like he's
Yeah.
being there in the chat, and like
yeah.
I could just feel it. Yeah.
Yeah.
My
Good
question
job, man.
is, because I don't know how to approach Vivian Young, are you a guy or a girl?
I think a guy if it's Vivian, but I could be wrong. I could
Yes,
be
There we
wrong.
go. Yeah, I had a
Not
feeling.
assuming anything.
Mr. Young. There's a Vivian though, girl though, right, in the clubhouse too.
Oh, okay.
Be honest, bro. Hold on.
We got Vivians.
The
I'll
guys
tell you
look
that.
Good job, my guy.
clubhouse.
Yeah. Either way,
Good job.
excellent work. Excellent.
Yeah, awesome.
Way to
job,
go.
bro.
And where are you from, Vivian? Where you live? Where do you live?
Don't mess with my Vivian. Oh shakes.
Where do you
Yeah,
live? What's
apparently
your
Vivian
what's
is
your
all
full
the
address? What's your full address and bank account numbers? No, I'm just kidding. Cape Town, Africa. Let's get it. Cape Town in the
Give me that
house.
routing number.
Getting dollars, baby. Getting dollars.
Forget the
Great
last
job.
three of your social.
And the full social when you're ready. No, I'm just kidding. They don't have
I'll wait.
socials in South Africa. They weren't sold to the government the moment that they came into life. Maybe they were though. I don't
For
know.
real, right?
You know the government owns you, And your parents, they just rent you. That's why they're called parents. They just rent you.
Wow.
Yeah, read your books.
Read your books.
Victorious Vivian. Yay, I like that. I like that.
That's a nice name.
That's his name.
Yep.
I get all crazy on y'all right now. The reason it's called the soul is because the solar system and the, no, I'm not even gonna go. I'm not even gonna go. Let me just pause.
Hey yo.
Nah.
Yeah, has anyone in this chat been to space ever?
Yo,
And why is it so
John,
dark
relax,
up there if that's
YouTube.
where the sun hangs out all the time?
Yeah.
Anyone ever
Is
wondered
the
why
sun moving or are
space
we
is
moving?
dark, meanwhile the sun is up there? Oh. Let's not do it. Let's not do it.
That doesn't make any sense. So, yeah.
I can share a lot of things with you in one line that you will scratch your head and you will say, you know what? That guy is a weird individual up there, but what he said does make sense. Yeah. Oh man.
Fair,
Oh
bro.
man. I got one-liners for days. I got them for days.
Yeah.
That'll just like blow your whole entire stratosphere.
Nah, you
Hit you with the
you're a
curveball.
mind blower, bro.
But don't worry about that.
I've
Just
got
keep
one.
sipping your grande latte. No big deal. Wearing my old Sprite bottles for your exercise workout. I mean, products from Lululemon. No. Stuttering.
Well,
Brent said, I knew you were my people.
Yeah, I was about to read that one.
yeah, bro.
Hey, that
We're each other's
meme,
people.
Bad
here.
fun.
that meme the other day where the guy like brings out the lawn chair. Remember that? He's like, dent. Then he's like, he just sits down like, who's ready to talk conspiracies?
Yeah.
Oh, the one you shared on Insta?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
bad
hilarious.
fun.
That's me at the local barbecue. My my
Same.
family members like, get this guy, get him away, get him out of here.
family even thinks
Actually,
you're
I haven't
weird.
been to a family barbecue in years. Maybe you guys can see the obvious reasons why. I don't know. Oh snap.
Nah, not at all.
Same though, bro. Same.
Even yes, everything is all symbol. Yeah, there's hidden messages everywhere. That's why Jesus said you gotta have ears to hear, eyes to see. Not everyone's got it. Not everyone's got it.
Yeah, symbolism everywhere.
Do I think price is overextended? Yeah, I do. A little bit.
Yeah,
So
maybe just a smidge.
that means if we're gonna take that, this type of breakout here, we want to see we really want a wick fill, right? So we want to see this candle kind of pull back a little bit, maybe come on down there, close like that, and then we'll have an opportunity for a wick fill. So more so something like this. Candle closes like here, right? You get that. Leave a wick, and then yeah, that'll look fine. But if we close up here and we leave this little wick, then it's like, do we really want to take that trade? So it just depends how the candle closes in like 4 minutes.
Yeah.
What up, Billy's lost? We've found him. How are you? He's found.
Yo, what's up, Bill's lost? What up, bro?
Oh, you guys don't even want me to talk about light. If I start talking about light, you might not return to the stream. You might say, "All right, I'm convinced that guy is crazy."
That's
Let's
that's not
go.
like brainwashed.
Billy O'Neill in the chat. Let's get it. Let's get it. One of the guys I missed the
Billy
most.
O'Neill.
There he is, man. Hope you had a good
B21.
summer. B21 in the house.
What
Let's
up, my
go. B21.
Good to
Lock
see
it
you, bro.
in. Lock it in. Next
Welcome
levels
back,
we go.
bro.
Yes, sir. Are all the trades taken live in the clubhouse? I want to join, just scoping it out. Most of them. Yeah, like I would say 90% of all of my trades are in the clubhouse. But there are every now and then where I do take trades on my own, and I very rarely, if I am going to take a trade, send like a signal in there, because what I want to see is who else seen it. Who's seen it without the signal? Who's seen it based off of
Yeah.
the consistent teachings, right? And the lessons that we talk about every day. So I would say 90% of my trades are taken in the clubhouse, but I do take some trades here and there outside of the clubhouse, and I do not call the signal and, you know, just be like, hey, everyone, here's a trade I'm taking. But that's me. Magnus, John, what about you guys? Like, I don't think anyone,
Yeah.
does anyone trade 100% in the clubhouse? Or?
Yeah, most.
Yeah, I think like 90-95%. And the funny thing is that you go into
Yeah,
the
same.
clubhouse chat and people already seen it, or people
Yeah.
have already sent screenshots of them taking it or something like that. And when you
Yep.
show it after, and
Yeah. Well, that's the coolest
Yeah,
part.
and I
Is
only-
like you have. Go ahead, John. My bad.
I was gonna say I only trade during like the clubhouse hours too. So yeah, all my
True.
trades are during clubhouse hours.
yeah.
Look at the clubhouse. They say we don't want no stinking signals anyway. That's the community I'm trying to pour into right
Yeah.
there. Right? Is the people, they don't want the signal. They just want to learn how to do it. Right? Because if they got to wait on the signal, then who do they got to wait on? They got to wait on who? Me.
Right.
Or I should just put another man. So imagine having to wait on another man to feed your family. That just doesn't make sense, right? So how about learning from the other man, so that way you can provide for your family at any time you want, right? So we're always in that mentality, in that mindset. But if you come in the clubhouse, there's no doubt in my mind you will ultimately become a better trader.
Facts, bro. Would you rather security from another man or security from you?
Yep.
All right, just answer that question.
And the coolest part about it, though, and this is the best part about, like, let's say I am looking at a trade, I'm gonna go in the Discord and I'm gonna just kind of, you know, I'm gonna just watch, right? Like as a proud teacher in a way, right? And I see everyone else looking at it and doing it, and they don't even know that I'm setting it up too and whatnot. And then after the trade, right, we all kind of, or sometimes once we get into it, we'll be like, hey, we're all in this trade, and it's so cool to see. Like, there was no signal, there was no nothing, there was just pure education from all the other live streams, where people were able to put that together in their own mind and understand that there's a good trade in front of us. So that's what I like the best. I love that. And yeah, usually we're all on the same page. You know, if I'm taking something outside the stream, most likely a bunch of other people are seeing it too.
And TK says it best too. Like the clubhouse, we're streaming 8-10 hours a day, right? So we're definitely gonna be taking trades, like live trades in there, you know.
Yeah.
So just gotta get in.
Yep.
Yeah, I wanna say like 99% of all my trades is in the clubhouse too. So
Yeah.
like it's during those hours where we have volume, and every time we have volume on the charts, we're basically streaming. So it's kind of hard not to take it in the
True.
streams.
True. Do I like the buys on ES? I'm not really. I'm looking at ES over here. It's just a little choppy at this point. If we look at the just look at this. Like excuse me, like over the next 24 hours, I think I could find a better trade than that. You know? So I don't settle for crappy trades, or not crappy trades, but trades that there could be better ones. Like, so the question you got to ask yourself here is like, is that going to be the best opportunity today? Right? And if it is, then you probably don't even want to trade today, right? But most likely there will be a better opportunity, right, at some point over the next couple hours, where that one really doesn't really make too much sense to me. It could push up, there's volume, but it's just too choppy in my opinion. Okay, so we got this closure here. We did close above. 5-minute closed bearish here, but 30-minute closed, 1 hour closed. So not bad buy stops here, right? You still have a lot of clean range coming up. So I'm probably going to take this on the MGC chart over like this one here. So let me just go over MGC. And yeah, so I'm going to have a buy stop. I'm just taking a, like, again, I don't have much like leeway here in profit. So I'm going to basically take this trade here as if I would normally take this trade, right? And let's say I wasn't up at all on the day or anything like that. We got a nice clean breakout here. Clean range continuing on up to the left. You have about, what is this? We got no wick up here either. So we got about a 65 pip range there. So if we re-break this previous 4 hour high, I'm sorry, a 15-minute high, then you should come up and give this candle here a top wick, right here. So I like it. It's 9:30. There's a lot of volume. We're pretty bullish. Again, my only concern here is the 4 hour candle. with no lower wick still, right? That's really my only concern. Other than that, everything else looks bullish. Daily looks like it wants to just go. 1 hour broke the lows there, grabbed the pack. Looks like we can continue moving up. 30-minute, same thing, broke above, grabbed the pack, and then the 15-minute just gave us that support that we were looking for. So that's pretty much it. Let's see here. Let me just get it set up. Yes, I'm going to take this on my live account too. Yep. All right, so we'll see. We'll see if we get activated here, but all looks pretty good. Basically what we kind of planned out. So, boom. The main thing here is look at all that, right? It's like almost like blast off. You know what I'm saying? Like, can we continue blasting off here? After all that, like, liquidity's been grabbed. So we'll see. Let's. Does Asian Session in the Clubhouse have any forex traders? Yes, myself included. Yep. B21, how we doing, brother? Good to see you, man. Been thinking about you, G.
B21.
B21 in the house. Stop loss. Stops are gonna be like probably his current candle. It's like almost 60 pips. So. Yeah, probably somewhere below these lows here on the 5, you know, somewhere below that current candle low. Okay, cool. So I'm playing with pennies here, but that is the trade. TP is going to be up here. We're going to see if we can get that candle at top wick here. We shouldn't really have much of an issue, right? Breaking the highs here, it's 9:30. Again, my only little issue is going to be that 4 hour with no lower wick, but we've been pushing up without it for quite some time. You know, it's 9:30 here. If we're breaking highs, I don't see why we don't continue to move bullish. But yeah, I say the stops are going to be back below that little zone I got there. So like 3607-ish. Somewhere around there. Haven't dipped my toes into futures yet. Yeah, futures is great. Yeah, futures is great. If you guys aren't in yet, that's fine too. I think I just got tapped in with like this stupid MGC thing. So are you in yet on anything or?
Yeah, I'm in.
Okay.
I'm in.
On GC?
Yes.
Okay. How many lots do I open on my live account? Usually like 10 lots, 20 lots. This is a pretty good trade here, so I might go like, I'm probably gonna go like 20 lots here.
Yes, looks good. Breakout 930 volume, clean range.
Yeah.
Higher time frames are all moving up.
Yep. This trade setup name is just basically like a breakout with you got a brand new support here. You got a nice clean breakout. We got volume. We got clean traffic to the left. So yeah, just like a kind of like a breakout slash onion play.
Bring out the volume, Goldie.
Yeah, it's 9:30. We got volume, so once we break the high again, we should go for a pretty quick ride here. If we break the high again, if
The big if.
Big if, boy.
Real moves at 9:40. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, the big move could happen at 9:45, 9:30. We don't know that, you know. If we really knew, you know, we'd be multi-gazillionaires.
Yeah.
We'd be gazillionaires. Good analysis? Yes, I think it's a good analysis all around. Higher time frame. Again, you know, there's really no issue about this trade outside of that 4 hour no wick. But like I said, a lot of bullish momentum, so that may not play a factor here. When do you take the break versus the flip? I very rarely will take the flip. I like the break of the highs or lows a lot better because they confirm that a high or low is breaking, right? So if a high or a low is breaking, then most likely it'll go up to continue to make a new high, right? Or new low. So I personally like that better because that's where you're logically supposed to get a continuation, right? Is when you break those highs. The flip really doesn't mean anything outside of the color of the candle, right? Other than that, it really doesn't mean much. Bum, 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 bum. Mr. VDM, how we feeling? The big G.
What's up, George?
Where are you, bro?
Hey, what up, George?
Where in the world are you right now? Are you in South Africa?
Oh,
Are you
man.
in Greece? Where is George? That man be teleporting all over the world.
George.
What do I think about Top Step back to funded? I think it's a straight disrespect. A slap in the face to tell me I can redo it. I could activate my XFA for $700. Like what?
Right.
I'd rather just go get 5 new combines, you know what I mean, and just get that done in a matter of like 2 or 3 days than to spend. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it, to be honest. I don't know.
Mad expensive. Like what?
It is. It's a bit
It
pricey.
is.
I'm not
Little
sure how I'm feeling it, but yeah, it's cool.
Like,
That's what-
they'll definitely make big bucks on that.
May
yeah.
as well just spend 300 on instant funded account.
Yeah. All right, forex is pushing, but the futures is not. That's crazy.
That must
can
mean
see the
that
future.
future is about to start pushing.
That might mean I need to close partials here. Yeah, so I might close this. I'm
Alright,
up.
I'm
I'm up $3,000 on
Just
this.
got out.
3,800, 4,000. I'm gonna take this.
$600 day, bro. Let's
I'm gonna
go.
take this right. Whoa. Oh. Yeah, I'm out. 4,000.
Yeah, I'm
We'll
out,
take
bro.
that. We'll take that. This one I'm gonna keep. Probably gonna move stops to break even here and then just let it run. Yeah, let's see if we can get up towards 36.20 here. 36.20. Let's see. I'm at break
Yeah, I
even
think I'll
though.
let my eval run.
Yeah, I forgot to take it on on my top step, but it's all good. I'm doing another payout today. I gotta take some more. I gotta take some moat. Clean. So how many pips was that, yo? That's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, I had 2 10 lots in there.
Amazing, bro. Amazing.
Yeah, Nick, on your live, you were up like 8K, I think.
Yeah, I was up 8K. Yeah, I just made 4, 5, 6, 7. I just made 8,000 on my live account. Let's go.
W.
W. Dude, did you see that? That was pushing way more than the
Yeah, I
futures,
saw.
though. Seen that, right?
I didn't see it. I wasn't looking at the screen.
What a move.
Beautiful move. Right at 932. Perfect
go.
correlation. Like all the time frames are pointing up right now. Like, you know.
$7,709 today on that move. That's insane.
Nick, you are eating, bro.
I told y'all, man. It's multiplication season. We're done adding and subtracting. We talked about that last month. We're not settling for the addition and subtraction no more. It's all multiplication now.
Bro, for real. W, bro.
God
Best
said,
mentor
go
in the game
forth
right here,
and
chat.
multiply.
Get in the clubhouse with us. Let's keep following Nick's lead. Look at this guy. He's eating. You want to be where he's at in the next couple years? Let's lock in.
Why not stack your live account? What do you mean by that? Did I hit TP there? What happened?
I got break even on eval.
Oh, break even. My bad. Yeah, I hit B there. Yeah, we might be waiting because we should have more
You
volume than
mother-
this.
Bro, we just got out because of the 5-minute lower wick.
Wow.
Things out of juice.
Did you get out too, John?
I took profits on my funded, and I got break even on my challenge account.
Yeah.
Bro, we got 46 pips on the forex account and 30 pips here. That's crazy.
Wow. Yeah, you took that, Magnus?
Yeah, break even though. I had it on eval, so I had
nice.
to pass it for.
Got you.
Yeah,
Let's
but
go.
didn't get enough.
All good.
Let's get it.
Yeah, I was I wanted some more out of the eval too.
That's all right. Yeah, 930 should be moving a lot stronger than that. So I'll take
Yeah,
B.
yeah, Richard. I was gonna let the eval run, but took profits on my funded account.
Nice. Yeah, break even's fine here. You definitely want to be break even, right? At 9:30, you should not start, going up here like that and then breaking back down. So most likely this may hold off now until 10 a.m., which is in 20 minutes. And at that point, you got news coming in.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly, Wilder. Took my base hit there. So snagged up like 25 pips, 27 pips. That was it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you notice too, Nick, like we came right into that. Go to the 15-minute.
15?
We came right into that area over there to the left that we tapped into.
Oh, yeah, right here. Somewhere around here, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
That was my advantage point.
Yeah, solid. Solid, yep. Good. Yeah, we were trying to get up here to give this candle like a top wick here, but nothing. Let's see, 1,200 times 5 accounts. Biggest win of my brief career. Let's go. TDR Tactical. Let's get it. Let's get it. Thoughts on Prime accounts with Top One? Is that the Pro account, you mean? Pro? Top One Futures? Yeah, look at that. See that? Break even saves us here. Yeah. If you guys close partials too, good work. I think I've seen when I closed on my other account, I've seen a bunch of you guys close. Yeah, you got 30 pips there, so not too bad. Instead of taking the payouts, let's say you have 150 in your live instead of 30. Asking out of curiosity, I'm still not sure what you're asking though. Instead of taking payouts, let's say you have 150 in your live. Oh, like to stack money to like build the account? You mean like don't take any payouts, just stack it up to 100, 150? More news coming in? Yeah, we got more news. Yeah, if that's what you mean, then yeah, I don't think that's a bad idea too. So I just recently did that. I took it from 30 to 90 and then withdrew 60,000. And then from there, I built it back up the next week from like 30. So it went back down to 30. And then I put it back to like 30, I think it was 37. And then I took $7,000 just to take the money. So yeah, I mean, this is a business where when the money's there, you take it, right? Take it. So I don't really have to like, I mean, I want to have a 6-figure account, but I also want to take money, so there's no right or wrong. I don't think. Maybe after, I don't know. Maybe I'll make a plan to build it back up. Who wants to see me? Would you guys rather see me build it back up to 100K or just take like $7,000 withdrawals like every other week or something, or every week or something like that?
I want to see both.
Yeah, basically.
I want to see you do what you want to do, brother.
All right, sounds good. Yeah, maybe we'll start building it back up a little by little. Boom, boom, boom. Close full at the very top. Pip Lord. That's why they call him Pip Lord. That's why they call him Pip Lord.
Let's go, Pip Lord.
Good call on seeing the difference between forex and futures and locking in the profit. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, because bro, like my trade on forex was just pushing, and this one wasn't really going anywhere. Thanks for the $70. You're welcome, my friend. You're welcome. Bookmap showed 16 had a lot of sellers. Nice. I didn't go break even, and today's loss coupled with yesterday's ES breached my account back. Yeah, a little lesson learned. You know what I mean? Like those break evens, we do it for a reason. Like again, you coming up into these levels here. That we've been moving up a little bit. You're gonna want to push, right? So if you're coming up towards 17, at that point, like you want to see gold, especially at 9:30, like. You don't want to see anything slowing down at that point, right? You want to see a straight run up towards 21 there. So that's a great time to go break even because you shouldn't really fluctuate back down unless you really want to come back down, right? So again, the thing about trading is like the same thing works or doesn't work in a different scenario. Right? So like, let's say there wasn't volume in right now, right? And let's just say like we're just in this trade based off of the setup and the idea of coming up here. Well, then maybe we don't need to go break even at that point. But because you don't really have a lot of volume. You want to give it time to work itself out. But during a time like right now, which is 9:30, probably the highest time of volume that you're going to see in gold in a 24-hour span, that's where you want to go break even, because you know if that thing starts turning against you, it's going to turn, right? And it's going to most likely continue driving in the opposite direction that you want it to go in. So you don't want to get caught up in that volatility, right? That volatility is dangerous. And if we're moving up like that, like we were, that volatility should not slow down to the top side. And if it does, then there's a problem there, right? So that's why we typically go break even, just so we can avoid those problems if they arise, right? Sometimes what's going to happen is you're going to go break even and price just going to keep running. Those always work well. But yeah. Does that make sense? Hopefully that makes sense.
And keep in mind too, right? Like, these are the traits of the professional traders, right? The traders who are snagging these profits at their base hits at these market structure levels are focused on the charts, right? The traders who aren't taking profits when these, market structures, these support and resistances are being tapped, right? They're more focused on the P&L, right? So stay focused on the chart. That's going to allow you to really, take your profits at those base hits. And you're going to come to find out too, over time, after the outcome happens, you're going to be like, damn, like, instead of getting break even here, or instead of being red, I could have been green here had I taken profits, right? So,
True.
That will probably hit you too after a while. But stay focused on the charts and everything will be fine. Yes,
sir. Good lesson to learn, like you said. Nice little lesson taken away.
Yeah.
Back at it tomorrow. Ain't no biggie. This is the learning process of the trader. You know what I mean? So most profitable traders won't experience some of this because they've already experienced it. Does that make sense? Right? They've already gone through it. So that's why you can't judge your beginner stage to like a more experienced trader, because you didn't see them going through that same stuff too. So how do you get good at it? How do you dial in? How do I know how to explain what I just explained? It's because I've been stopped out so many times, right, on these type of ideas, that eventually you begin to learn. So I didn't really have someone there too much to tell me when to go break even, like, but I learned it, right, through pain and trial and error and stuff like that. So this, the best way to learn is obviously through chart time. But if you have someone like myself or any of these guys that can run those explanations, like, that's going to speed up your learning curve. So just, pay good attention, ask good questions, and then that way you can piece this puzzle together a lot quicker than if you're just kind of banking off chart time and lessons off of the charts.
Yeah. And if you go back like a couple of minutes ago, like, we literally were just talking about this, like, let's see like a little minor resistance and then a new closure above it. That was it right here.
Yep. Simple. We had that support. Remember, we drew it on up. We said, hey, if we can get exactly what we got right here, right, this little bearish candle, closure above, we can get the push. So that's what we got. Bearish candle, closure above, push.
Yep.
Let's see how ES is doing here. Yeah, really nothing. So the buy worked out. I mean, but I didn't really like that. I mean, look at the 30-minute. I wouldn't take a trade like that, really. ICT traders, full port and oh, I went from ICT learning how you trade. Best decision of my life. Let's go, baby Yoda. Let's get it. Congratulations. Very simple, right? The way we trade is very simplistic. It's very, kindergarten level. So I think it really works well for new traders and experienced traders as well, because again, as you get better, the markets stay the same, right? So as you catch on to the rhythm, as you begin to understand the simplistic techniques that we use here, you start to look for those same exact things every single day, and okay, it's either that or it's nothing now, right? So it's very simple. And a lot of our positions too, they have confirmation candles. So they literally, like, it's almost like it holds your hand and makes sure that you got a good trade, because most of our setups have a confirmation candle and then a trading candle. So it's like, the only way we move is if this happens, then we do this. Or if that happens, then we do that. Where a lot of traders, they just wake up, rub their eyes, open the charts, and they're like, all right, where's the move? What move is happening right this second, right now, that I could participate in? And, that's typically why they don't get good, predictable results, because they're just doing random random stuff. So how do you get predictable results? By doing random things. It just doesn't work. It doesn't make sense. It'll never work, you know. So for one to think it would work, you would probably have to call that person, I don't know, you guys fill in the blank. I know what Raja would say, I'll tell you that.
Same. I would fill in the blank with that, with what Roger would say.
Yeah.
But yo, it's for real, bro. Trading is all about listening, man. You know, you guys have all heard people say like trading is like speaking a language, and we are really speaking a language, right? Speaking a language of 6.
Yeah.
And and we're having a conversation with markets each and every, and to have a conversation, you be a good listener, right? So we're basically having a conversation with price, but we gotta be listening, right? Most of you are just here. We need to be listening and comprehending what the markets are saying. And it's like basically asking price, right? If you're a sales believer, we're asking price, and then we're listening, right? So it's ask, listen, and then execute. That's it.
Yeah. True. 2K in profit on the day. Baby Yoda. Let's get it. Let's get it. Do we still buy top 1 futures? Absolutely. Yeah, I think top 1 futures has the best deal in the game, especially with the instant, with the 50Ks, and the fact that now you can get 5 of them, get them to $3,000, and then take 2,500. You could basically take like, what is that, like 90% of the profits. So I personally think that that's the best deal in the game right now, is 3 to 5 instant funded accounts. They're like 60% off right now on top 1 futures. You get those, and then you trade really well. Do not deviate, right? Trade very good. Line up everything with the system. Once you hit that 6% or that $3,000, you can take a payout. And by the way, top 1 has moved some things around to where most of their payouts are back to same day payouts. So they got things moving now in the right direction there. So you should see anyone requesting a payout like moving forward. You should see like same day payout. Yeah, they got things fixed over there.
Is it only instant accounts? You can get 5?
Yeah, either 25Ks or 50Ks.
Got you.
Yep. So yeah, top1futures.com, code TTE, and then there's another thing. What's the other code again? You could put 2 promo codes in now.
Stack 5.
Stack 5.
Yeah.
So put
You
on.
only can use that one time though. That
Oh,
stack
just
5
once?
code.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, I got you. Okay. So yeah, so put TT in as the promo code, and then if it asks you again, you can use it. Put stack 5, and then that'll give you,
Yeah.
I think 60. Is it 60?
60.
Yeah, 60% off.
60%.
Learning a lot here. Awesome, Jigs. Awesome. Very good. Good to hear that. 100K. Thinking about throwing 1K into a live account. Nice, nice. Take your money, just stack it somewhere else. That's true. Like Wayne said, a milli. Go to a milli. Building it to 100K would be epic. Yeah, you know what I'll do? I'll start building it towards 100K, and then I'll just take like little withdrawals in between. So today I made 7,700. Maybe I'll take like 4,000 and just leave the rest. And then every single day, maybe I'll just take a little bit to myself and then leave a little bit in the account.
Have fun with it. I always like the idea of taking half out. Like with my personal account, like just take half out, because now I got half in my pocket, half still working for me.
Yeah, I dig that. So at least you're taking money, right? Because look, the money is not yours until it's withdrawal. Just because you got 100K in the account doesn't mean you got the 100K, right? That could easily be blown or whatever, you know. So until it actually is withdrawal, then it's not yours.
Agreed.
You should make a video on how to milk prop firms. To be honest, gang, I'm trying to keep this like hidden wisdom between us and our community. I really don't want to make a video. I don't want to get all these hot shots, big shots, like catching on to what we're doing, because we instead of making a video on milking the prop firms, how about we just milk them? And then later on, I'll make a video on how we milk them, right? After everything's, all kind of at a different level with prop firms, and I'll say, hey, you know what? Back in 2025 and 2024 and 2026, this is how we milk the prop firms. Other than that, I'm just trying to keep that between us, right? Let's just keep doing our thing and getting our bread.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
small
bro, I
circle.
agree.
Yeah.
Keep these secrets to ourselves here.
When you're still in the learning phase, how do you build the discipline to take setups that were valid but weren't what you imagined them to be? You size down. You enter what you call a sample-sized, you start to sample size it. So you go really small on your size, and then through that you begin to gain the confidence on like, okay, I needed a breakout here, although this isn't the one that I liked. Let me trade with pennies right now to see how often this one plays out versus, the one that I really wanted to see. That's really all you can do is just dabble with the nuances, sample size with them at a very low cost. So what I mean by that is go on the MGC chart, trade with like one contract, and just mess around with it. See when they work, see when they don't work. Trading is a lot of tinkering. Some of you guys some of you guys like to tinker, right? You work on projects. That's what this is. It's a big project, and you're just learning and putting things together as you go, and it never ends. Even today, I'm still putting the pieces together, looking to continue to make the puzzle more complete, right? So at every level, even yesterday I blew an XFA, right? So at every level, anything can happen. So it's just enjoy the fun learning process of it all. That's pretty much it. Because once you understand now, right? Because again, when you're in that learning phase, you're not even thinking about money. I know that seems odd and it seems crazy, but how many of you guys are brand new elite members and we focused on not making any money over the next month, and this month you've made more money than you ever made in trading? How many? I think there's 4 new elite members, right? Over the last 2 months, we solely focused on not making any money, but just doing really good at what I'm teaching them. Every single one of them has had green days for the last 2 weeks. Almost every day was green. Why? Because they're not focused on the money, they're focused on the skill. So they don't care if a trade goes against them. They don't care if the trade doesn't win because they're not concerned with the money lost or the money gained. They're concerned with the information that they're receiving, right, out of the market based off of our game plan and our sample-sized game plan that we put together, right? So although they're not focused on the money, they're certainly getting a whole bunch of it. And I just find it interesting that that's just the way life works, right? When you try and force things too much, they never come together. When you solely try and just do what's right, what you should be doing, all of a sudden things start clicking. So that's just the way the vibe works in this world. But you were taught otherwise. You were taught in your school systems, in your household, that you need to force, you need to impose your will, you need to. That's not how money works. That's not how success works. So yeah. Best start to a month so far, 4 out of 4 green days. Let's go, Garrett. Yeah, man. Yep, I love that. Right, Garrett, any of the other elite members, they already know they're going to be successful. They wouldn't have spent $5,000 if they didn't, right? They already know. So once you already know, now you just listen to the wisdom of the teacher, right? And you show up every day and you just, in a way, do what he recommends. And then all of a sudden, boom, things start to unfold. So we've had a lot of success here, man, with elites this year. Let's see. 46K, nobody knows nothing. Did we hit 40K? 46, 45? Is that YouTube subs? Let's go. Can we get to 50? If you guys aren't subbed to the channel, if you've learned things here throughout the week or the month and you're not subbed to the channel yet, I'm asking you from the bottom of my heart to sub to the channel, like the stream today, and let's just level up together, right? Let's cut through all the BS and let's just understand we're all equal. I'm just happen to be the guy up here in the left-hand corner with the camera on my face. I'm no better than you. I might be a little bit more experienced than you, but that's it. You can accomplish anything that I've accomplished up until this point, and it just takes a matter of time and dedication. That's it. Goldie playing games. Playing games with my heart.
You come full bottom with
day.
Yeah, it's coming. Yeah, that 4-hour bottom wick is gonna get nipped now. Watch.
Well,
Hey,
I'll take
good.
a few more trades, Sean.
Bro, I'm done for the day.
Bro,
2
more
trades,
trades,
that's
more
it.
money. More trades, more
Wait,
money.
Yeah,
Right.
the more you do, the more you get, John.
That's what I thought too, man.
Yep. Yep.
I was sadly mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
Just locked out.
Nice, dude. Locked out. Yeah, I'm up on every account. 2,400 on 5 of these top steps. 500 on 3 of these instants, and almost 8 grand on the live account today. So my bags are stacked. Stacked. We'll do a
I'm done here too.
we'll do a $4,000 withdrawal today too. We'll take half of the 8K that we made.
Amazing. Might as well.
Yeah. I mean, that's why I'm trading a live account, right? I love the live accounts because you can do whatever you want when you want. Just describe, it's called the law of detachment. Yeah, exactly. It's the law of detachment. It's the law of delusion. It's whatever you want to call it. Like, you know, you have to learn in order to, and this might be a little too deep, go over your heads, but in order to prepare for the next life, you got to understand the law of detachment. And if you don't understand that, you will not have fun there. So law of detachment is everything. If you can detach from the outcomes, if you could detach from the money here in trading, you're going to do a lot better, a lot faster. Membership is $5K. Yes, $5,000. If you want me to consult you one-on-one for 1 year straight, we call it the elite program. I can consult you in your trading. I can consult you in other areas. I do consulting with social media growth as well. Just holla at me, but you got to be serious. The reason why it's $5 grand and going up is because we're only looking to work with people who we can truly dial this in with. So we keep it high because we want to attract high quality people, because high quality people win, right? And they just might need a little bit of help, but ultimately they're winners and they're committed and they're ready to go. So that's how I know you're committed to your career over the next year, is if you've invested into it, right? Because when you pay attention. That's for the year. Yeah, it's for the year. Yep. Hey, I'm from India. Indian streamers have a different trading style. It's hard to understand in the beginning. That's okay. Come join the TT India squad. You be alright. Yeah, you be alright. Come hang out with us. We got a whole Indian squad. I don't even think y'all know about that. They're under the ground. Yeah. They're working. But welcome in, my friend. Can't wait for 10K days. They're coming, brother. They're coming. Yeah, I mean, look, 6 years in, and now I'm finally starting to hit like 5K days, 10K days, so again, it's a progress. A lot of you guys have seen me too notice how it's been a slow progress, but it's been progress, right? Because now we've been doing this publicly, like live, for like 3 years now. So who remembers when I was just making a couple $100, a couple $100, maybe $1,000, right? It's a process, John has seen me come up from all the way from not even trading yet, learning how to trade, failing at trading for a long time. And, these are things that are just starting to pop off now, right? Because once that momentum shows up, it's very hard for momentum to go away, especially if you continue riding the wave of it, right? So,
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
it's
like you say, like focusing on the process allows you to slow down to speed up. It may be slow in the beginning, but bro, once it's gonna speed up eventually, and once it speeds up, right?
Yes, yeah, for sure.
Slow in the beginning, and then it just starts to speed up, and from that point on, it gets quicker and quicker.
It's that flow-mo, baby.
Flow state, that flow-mo. Whoa, look at this. 4 hour broke the lows, and now we might come back up. I think we'll probably continue bullish here today. Yeah, 4 hour broke the lows. If you don't close below 95 there, then that's going to be very tough to sell. But yeah, 4 hour pack runner, we might flip bullish and continue moving here. Yeah, the news came in, news pushed it down. How did the news come out? Oh, what did I say? I knew it. Green numbers, right? There you go. That's the way gold just tells us all. I'm going to leave you confused today. So I'm glad our bags are filled already. India traders. Yeah, I jumped on the Indian Zoom call not too long ago. It was good. It was a good time.
Shout out India.
Seen it with my own eyes. What up, Martin? Good to see you, bro. Good to see you. Yeah, we've been doing this live. Go back and watch like our live streams from like a couple years ago, and just just understand that there's a process to everything. And even myself took years and years to get to this point here.
Yes,
ES
sir.
melting. Yes, yeah, I'm watching it. That's what I'm saying. Those buys were sketchy there. Sketchy. Later, DJ Scratches.
Peace, brother.
Later.
Copy trading with top one. Never had experienced it. Yeah, so basically, like what you do is you'll go over to like this right here, this little thingy-majiggy, and you just go over to copy trading, and then from there you could put all your accounts. So you could put 2 of them or 3 of them or however many you want, and then just check the boxes on which ones you want to be copied, and then you'll have it there. Does that make sense? So go over to this little settings, go to copy trading, select a lead account, and then just check however many accounts you want to copy. You can only copy 5. 5's the max. I don't know if it's worth getting anytime payouts. I think we were talking about that in Asian last night. I'm not sure,
I'm not
if it
doing
really.
those. Not too.
Yeah, it's
It's like
35%.
20% on top.
It's like, what is it?
Or 30, yeah, 30%.
It's
on top.
35% of the price. So I personally don't know if that's worth it.
Nah.
And you still got to wait till you
Definitely
hit 6% anyway, right?
Yeah.
So then
that's
it's
what I
not
mean.
anytime payouts, right?
It's not worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's worth it.
And following the consistency rule, you're gonna end up having to take 6, 7, 8 days anyways. So all you
2
need
days
is 10.
more.
All you need is 10 trading days on the regular accounts without the 35%. So yeah, I don't think it's worth it.
Wait, but he's an affiliate for Top One. He should be saying yes, get it. No. Right? We're only gonna direct you on things that we would do. Right? We're never gonna. We'll never have your. We'll only have your best interest in mind when we answer these questions and whatnot. Even if you feel like I'm like, kind of being a little, douchey about it, right? Just know that I have your best interest in mind, and every question gets answered intently.
Yes,
Is
sir.
Magnus the new Sam? Oh, you're funny. Dan. We bring him out for the high income news. Yep. Here we go. We got Sam coming up for NFP today. 8:30.
Yes, sir.
Bro, it's legit like
8:35.
the weatherman, bro, for real.
Yeah.
Sam would just come in and just like
Give
give us
us
the
the
beans on news.
Give us the forecast.
Yeah, for real. And it worked out every time.
Oh, you can add anytime payouts after your purchase anyway. Plus, it's cheaper. Well, it used to be. Okay, cool. So maybe look into that. You could do it afterwards.
Yo, last night in Asian, bro, we had a quick pip and dip.
Bro, last night Asian was a vibe.
Amazing.
This is the trade we took in Asian last night. Beautiful trade. Textbook.
Bro, sniper exits in Asian in London and New York right here.
Yeah,
Follow.
nah. Oh yeah, that's true actually. 3 for 3 on
Yes,
the day
sir.
ski. Yeah, this was Asian last night. So clean move. You had a massive inverted celery type of deal, big rejection to the downside. This is a 30-minute time frame. You had a candle close back above that level there. This candle here, closing back above. Oops, and then that was the trade. Yeah, pushed up, took profits
nice,
in here.
bro.
Good to go.
So nice.
You got a picture of the London trade too?
No, can you send it to me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so we closed
I was
back
thinking
above the
about
range.
Magnus.
Boom. What about him?
Yeah, I was thinking about Magnus when we were taking this trade, but Magnus took a beauty.
Yeah.
Exactly, bro.
So basically got the same setup.
Yeah, this is
Bro,
the
I looked
London.
at you. I looked at you right when I woke up.
Magnus thinking about you when he took the profit on this though. He's like, where's Johnny Gems?
Yeah.
No,
Exactly.
sheesh, that was a sniper exit right there.
Beautiful.
We pushed down
Yeah.
to TP. It's at full TP in like 20 seconds.
So clean. So resistance
40
You were
form,
pips.
looking
right
at
there.
that wick, right?
Break
You were
of the
looking
low.
at that wick.
Yeah.
wick fill, break even, and then target, profits right there.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Yes, sir.
Perfect.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You see how
That's
we-
all 35, 40 pips right there.
You see how me, Magnus, and John, we do things very similar to each other, right? Where you go to these other trading communities and like Magnus trades one way, John trades another, Nick trades another. That to me is so confusing. Like, I truly don't know how people stay in those communities when they got one guy saying one thing, one guy saying the other. Like, you know, that'll happen every now and then with me, John, and Magnus, but it's never like one's looking for buys and another's looking for a sell. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're always like pretty much on the same page. Maybe we'll manage things a little differently,
95%
or
of the time.
entries will be a little slight different, but you know, we don't use different systems and strategies. That to me would be very, very confusing within a community.
Yeah, and the best thing and the coolest thing is basically I can go into pre-New York on my phone or something. I don't even need to check the 4-hour daily and all of that. I can just ask John, like, how we doing? And then, you know, I got it all. He put it up at the trusted setup right there. It says buy stuff now, and I have a buy stuff here. I'm probably going to get it too.
Exactly.
Facts. Yep.
Yeah, and same with New York. So, like...
Yep. So everyone's on the same page. Hey, by the way, that's why I ask you guys in the clubhouse to please, if you have another strategy that no one knows it works, you probably don't even know it works, please leave it to yourself. You're only going to confuse people in our... We've worked on them too much for you to come in and confuse them. So please, you know, if you guys are in the clubhouse and you trade some other strategy, like, you know, there's no point in showing us the move, right? And then everyone's like, hey, why'd you get in? Well, you know, this is my other strategy that, you know, like, we don't take this the wrong way, but we don't care, right? We don't care about the other strategy. So just saying, it's very harming to the community when when people get confused like that. So again, don't take it the wrong way, but we do not care about other strategies. Cool. Got real quiet in here real quick.
All the professional traders trade one strategy, chat. They don't trade multiple strategies. One. That's it.
Yeah. Took the same trade in Asian. Very nice. You see how everyone takes very similar trades, like whether they're in the clubhouse or not. Like anyone who's just been paying attention and studying the playbook, we typically all take the same trades. That's what I love about it.
Yes.
Just sharing one brain cell? Yeah, that's too much. Just kidding. Don't even share a brain cell. Dang it, nuts. We only care about the arrow strategy. There you go.
Sam didn't just bring the weather. He brought the whole ocean, bro.
Nah, he did. He brought out the whole ocean, Sam.
Bring out the whole ocean.
That's hilarious. Let's see here, bro. Last week I joined the clubhouse. After I joined, my win rate has increased. Okay, took most profitable trades, but one loss took away 2 wins. Any suggestions? Yeah, just get 3 wins and you'll be back in profit. Yeah, it's not that big of a deal. Trust me, once you learn how to scale in, what I mean by that is once you learn how to size up or down based off of conditions, that will never play a factor in your trading. So again, where most people think that they need these crazy RRs, you could be a very successful trader with 1 R, even negative RR, if you understand how to size up and down based off conditions. So I think that's probably the point, that's probably where you're at right now in terms of you increased your win rate, but now you have to increase your profitability, right? So I would look at the webinar that we did in the clubhouse. We talked about conditions and how to scale up or scale back down a little before entering your trades based off of what the market itself is showing us. So that's probably one thing I would do, and then go do that for a week or 2 and then let us know how that begins to help you out. But that would be my suggestion, is you're doing really good now. That means you're taking really good trades, you're taking good setups, but now the next piece of it is just understanding when to go 3 lots versus when to go 1 lot or 2 lot, right? And understand that methodology there. So like let's say on a trade like yesterday's trade, where I seen the conditions and I lowered my size, let's say to 1, and then maybe like an inexperienced trader, they didn't see those conditions. They just said, hey, Nick, he's an 8-figure trader. He's a YouTube dude. I'm going to go big on this one, right? I'm going to go 3 contracts. You see where now they lost 3, and I only lost 1, right? And then now we go another trade, right? Now let's say another trade shows up and I really like the trade. So I go 3 contracts because the conditions look really well, but you are a little bit inexperienced still, and you're like, oh man, that last loss really hurt me. I don't know. I know he's saying this trade looks really good, but I'm gonna have to go 1 contract here, right? And then again, my experience is gonna overpower, right? Because now I'm gonna make 3, right? And you're gonna make 1. So you see now, if you do the math, right? You see how I start to, or not me, but the experienced trader, the experience will win all day long once they understand this, right? Because it can really get out of hand now, because now look at the difference. Let's say you're down 3, so you start -3, then you go up 1, right? So you're -2 right now. I went down -1, but then I went up 3 minus the -1, so I'm +2. You see how all of a sudden we can just differ, right? You see how all of a sudden the experienced trader gets paid and the inexperienced trader gets experience, right? So that's how it works. So once you can understand the conditions of the market and begin to use the risk management in a different way, where it's like you size in up or down like before you get in the trade, that's where those like where you take a loss, like you can get it right back at that point. So yeah, that's probably your next step into learning, but we have really good education on that when it comes to like webinars in the clubhouse. So check them out. You're in the clubhouse, so you have access to everything. Check it out and enjoy. Community, I like that. Common unity. Whoa, I don't think I've ever heard someone say it like that before.
Dude, never.
No.
Next arrow trade.
Yeah, for
Hey
real.
yo, next one we going in. That's funny. You're discussing exactly what I was facing. Blessed to be here. Yeah, exactly. That really helped me, because again, you know, there was a time maybe like 3.5 years ago where I would basically do like, you know, I would win every time I won, it would be 1, and every time I lost, it'd be 2, right? So it's hard to be profitable right that. Even with a 75% win rate, you could still be profitable like this, but why not dial it in, right? Why not get it better and, you know, get it more efficient and effective for you? He said, wow. Wow. Okay, what time is it? 10? 10. Yeah, look at that. Let's go back to this 4-hour candle. Look at, tried to flip bullish, but couldn't do it. 2 losses doubling up will kill you. Make it back. 2 or 3 trade. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there's pros and cons. But if you focus on the setups and you keep the win rate where it needs to be, like 70 to 80%, and then you focus on those conditions, you'll be extremely profitable. Just give it a little bit of time. Oh, I learned from you. I teach others. W. Yeah, spread it. More importantly than the trading, spread the philosophy. You know, the philosophy is what's going to help people become successful, whether in trading or parenting or their careers or businesses. How does it go for someone who only sticks to 1 contract with every single trade? So yeah, a lot of times this is going to work with a, like we teach a little bit of like a small, medium, large, right? So we know that we're going to take A+ trades every trade, right? So we're never going to take a crappy trade for the most part, unless we kind of get fooled or swindled or, you know, something like that. So every trade we take is going to be a good position, but now you got to look at the conditions of the market, right? So for instance, today, what are some conditions? Well, we kind of pushed up for a while. We moved through the range, right? It was kind of halfway through. We had 930. We had the setup, so it was worth taking. But at the end of the day, it certainly wasn't like you know, something that you would blow out the park. Like, oh my God, like look how great this setup is. So you're gonna have all these A+ setups, and some of them are going to be like, whoa, right? That looks really good, and that's gonna be like a 3 contract. Some of them are just gonna be like normal trades, right? Just a normal everyday trade, and that's gonna, for me, on a 50K account, that'll be 2 contracts. And then some trades are gonna be like, I like this trade, but I don't like the wick to the left, or I don't like the fact that the news came out this way, or I don't like the little chop to the left, right? But I like the trade, so that's gonna be like a right? How do you spell like a It looks great, it looks good, the setup's there, but the conditions aren't the best. So that's where you're gonna go one contract, right? So they're all gonna be A plus like setups. So we're not talking about a like a bad setup. It's always going to be a good setup, but again, the conditions of the market are always going to be different, and that's where you gotta get good at picking how big or how small you want to go in. Yeah, if you wrap your head around this will change your trading.
Yeah,
This will change your whole trading
Bro,
once you begin
we
to
got
understand
so
this.
much in-depth education about that in the clubhouse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're speaking about it every day, like, yeah.
For real. Nah, that stuff's important. Would you go with here, 1 or 2? In that trade.
No, well, this one I was already up in profit. So this one I went just like mini or whatever it's called, micro.
Oh.
Yeah.
What about on your top step one?
I didn't take it on top step. I did go a little heavier on the live account, but again, I want to bank on that volume here. So like this to me is like a 2. Like just a regular normal trade. If this wasn't at 9:30, then it would be more so like a 1.
1.
Yeah.
I agree.
But because of the time and
because 9:30.
yeah. So there's conditions, right? Not every condition is a negative one. There's positive ones too, right? So you have to weigh them out as a trader. When it comes to deciding what you want to do, you have to weigh out the positives and the negatives of the conditions surrounding, right? So in this trade here, what were the positives? Well, we're bullish, right? So we got the higher time frame in our direction. What else? We have clean traffic to the left, so we got clean range, right? What else?
Playbook
We
setup,
are
breakout.
breaking above, so playbook setup is there. Setup, right? We grabbed the pack, right? The pack was there. These are all good positive conditions to the market. Now, what are some negatives? Well, we're a little overextended, right? A little overextended, maybe we could say. We're about
much of a lower wick.
midway through the range. Yep, we got no lower wick on the 4 hour, right? So these are all no wick, or at least small, no wick, right? So these are how you measure the conditions in the market. Really catch on to what we're talking about here, because again, this is very, very important. So you see how there's pros and cons, or negatives or positives to each trade, even though it's considered an A+ setup, right? So this is where you weigh those pros and cons out, and then you decide which one, what size do I want to go into this trade. It's just like any business decision you make, any negotiation process that you go through, right? Every single trade is a bit of a negotiation process to make sure you get the deal that you want. That's trading, right? But some of y'all never even thought about this in your life, not once, right? And the results show. So take all this into consideration, right? On your next couple trades, sample size, get used to getting into the rhythm and the habit of making sure you understand what the conditions are like, so that way you can size up or size down accordingly. And again, this will, in most cases where it's an A+ setup, but there's a lot of more negatives than the positives, you're obviously gonna go smaller on that, and that's most likely a trade that you're more likely to lose, right? So if you're more likely to lose that trade, you still want to get in, because you have to run the numbers, right? Every time the playbook shows up, you gotta take those trades, because you can't get in the way of the data, right? So you have to take the trade, but you don't have to take it out of full size or a medium size. You can go small, right? And then this is where you start to collect data. This is where you start to collect confidence, where you start to collect chart time and experience, and ultimately that's how this thing formulates and comes together over time.
Very well said, my man.
Yeah. Yep. So you got to be a master negotiator, otherwise you get hustled all day. All day. Magnus taking notes, so am I. Yeah, Magnus is a smart man.
Yes, sir.
W.
Yes, and then so that's a good point. would you be using 1, 2, 3 based on stop loss size? So yeah, so that would be something that comes
very good question.
into this. Yeah, great question. So now we say, okay, stop loss is very big, right? So stop loss too big, but stop loss might be nice and tight, right? So that will go over in this one. So yeah, so depending on if it's, I would say if it's 30 pips or less, that's probably a plus. If it's 30 pips or more, you probably start to lean that towards like the, you know, kind of like negative, you know, a little bit. But yes, that's a great question, and stop loss placement has a lot to do with that. Because even if the trade looks so golden and the only thing that's wrong is a huge stop loss, then you're probably gonna have to lower that size, right? Because you can't afford to take that hit. So yeah, great question.
Yeah, great question.
Later, Mr.
Keep
Phil.
the good questions coming. We're getting great answers.
Later, brother. Later, brother.
Peace, Phil.
See you, Mr. Phil.
Any more questions?
Yeah, wow,
What time
Nick,
is it?
I actually have that rule too. Like, you know, like the stop loss. Like, if it's more than 30 pips or so, then I'll like lower my lot.
Yeah, good idea.
Yeah. What other good questions, chat?
Anything else good? I'm on a heater right now. Take advantage. If not, we out of here. We out of here.
Take advantage of my man, bro.
We already got the bag, man. We're up. Yeah, we're up pretty nicely here today.
Sir.
And guess what's going on today? I'm not giving any of this money back. I don't care if the greatest A++++ setup shows up right now. I'm a winner today, right? I'm a winner today. So the other thing is traders don't know when to stop, right? So just as easy as it was to make the money, it's that easy to lose the money, right? So you really got to know when to stop.
Oh, yeah.
How do you guarantee yourself a green day? You take a good trade win and then stop trading. Oh, but I can make double that amount, yeah? How's that been working for you?
Good luck with that.
Got it. How's it been working
also
for
lose
you?
it.
That's the question you got to ask.
Right. See, well, 1 to 2 trades a day will allow you to do. It will allow you to naturally, you know, trade for tomorrow and keep your profits, which is the goal, no?
Yes. Write that down
So,
if you have
all
a
right,
pen
2
handy.
trades are done, I'm green. All right, by calling it a day, all right, I keep my profits. All right, 2 trades, I'm done, but I'm in the red. Okay, cool, but we're trading for tomorrow. So,
Yes. If you
So,
have a pen handy,
that's great.
write what he just said down. Trade for tomorrow.
Trade
That
for
was
tomorrow.
that line came to me at such a great time in my career where I really took that serious. I wrote it down, I put it right at the desk, and every day I simply just traded for tomorrow.
right. You're not a terrible trader, you just keep breaking your rules. That's it.
If
So true, man.
this is a good one too. Does the setup matter? If it's an onion, can you go higher or lower? Yes. So then now you also listen to the data, right? Because the onion, I mean, let's all put it out there. The onion has been the best setup in our playbook this year by far, no doubt about it. So when those good onions come, guess who sizes up? Me, right? When good solid onions
me.
come, because of the data, not because I want to or I like the setup or that one looks the best to me. It's because of the data, right? So that's why all of us size up when those good onions come by, and they help us, you know, boost our profitability because and all we're doing is listening to the data. So yeah, if you have a higher win rate and profitability on one trade or one trading setup, then yeah, most of the time you're going to go a little bigger. Go if you guys watch the playbook 3.0, you'll see I brought up all the data, I brought up the numbers, I even brought up how much money we made off of each and every setup, so you can really go in and see it, how much money was made on those setups, how many times we took the setup, how many times we won the setup, right? Like all of that is in there and can really help you guys out.
For real. Yeah, I can.
I think that was
Another
probably the biggest like new piece of the playbook 3.0 than the older ones, was the fact that we got down and we showed you exactly like how much money comes in from these setups, what their win rates are. You know, we gave you guys actual numbers to look at.
Another good thing about 1 to 2 trades a day is it allows you and kind of forces you to only take good trades, you know, because you only have 1 to 2 bullets now today to use, right? You don't want to waste a bullet now on a trade that's not A plus, because now you only have 1 more left,
Yep.
right? So 1 to 2 trades a day is going to allow you to really focus on taking the best trades, and it's going to allow you to naturally kind of be patient and practice delayed gratification, which is, you know, waiting, you know, not choosing to get in now, but waiting a little bit longer for something better. And that's what 1 to 2 trades a day will allow you to do as well.
So true. Yep.
Consistency rule stupid. I agree. As the trader, we're all gonna agree on that, right? But not the prop firms. It's not stupid for
Nah, it's
them,
the
right?
firms
They're
probably
trying to stay
pretty
in
smart.
business. You know, so again, pros and cons. You want their capital, you follow their rules, right? So that's just kind of the way it is. You live in your parents' house, you got to follow their rules, right? Hey, once you get out of this house, then you can go eat cereal on your own or fast food or do any of that stupid stuff, but not in this house. Not in this house. Don't ever bring McDonald's in my home.
I think,
No, just kidding.
I think the goal should be to take these profits from the prop firm accounts and reinvest them into our live accounts, right? So that we can risk whatever we want and we can make however much we want a day. That should be the ultimate goal, I think.
Yeah.
Yep. My man said, Wix, after you hit a payout target, what do you do? Who's Wix?
Yo.
Wrong stream. Wrong stream.
You see the tablet up on the
That's the other
top?
fan.
You gotta hit
other
the
tab, bro.
Yeah, you gotta hit that
Other
other tab
tab.
right there. Right there.
Other
Oh,
tab.
that's funny. That's funny.
Next guy say like, Don, what are your risks here?
Yeah.
Wrong stream. Trades are an infinite
Might be
capitalism.
8 o'clock.
Ooh, I like that. Yeah, that might be a sign it's getting a little late out here, you know? It's getting a little late.
Yes,
You might have to
bro.
dip off.
It's egg o'clock for me, right, Magnus?
Yeah, same. I'm going out for dinner with my girl, so I'm gonna dip soon.
Okay, boy.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
bro.
already
Alright,
doing
my
it
boy.
in the morning,
Late
so like.
stuff.
You going out on a date? All right, let's see.
Oh,
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
date night.
yeah.
Love you, bro.
A little date night.
I dig it. Where you guys
You
going?
got the steak?
You having some Danish food?
Yeah, nah, it's not really Danish food. It's a sushi place, so she loves it. That's her favorite. So
Oh, okay.
that's where we're going.
Uh-huh.
Awesome, bro.
You getting the Voss
You love
water
sushi
today?
too, right?
What?
You getting the Voss water today?
The what?
The Voss water? You know that high
Oh,
end, that
yeah,
high
yeah,
that high level
definitely.
water that you guys drink over there?
Definitely, bro. Definitely.
You guys getting some ice cream after?
Yeah, they have ice cream there too. So
I think that-
we lit.
Hey Magnus, that might have been the most confused you've been all year. We were at Hibachi, and the waiter asked Magnus, "Would you like water?" And like, all right, we all know I'm paying the bill, right? Every bill. When you guys come out to eat with me, I basically pay for everything, right? So Magnus is sitting there, and he's thinking, Do I say yes, and now Nick thinks I like tap water and drink tap water, or do I say no and get Voss water and add it to his bill? He was so
That's
confused. He was
exactly how
like,
it went.
I don't even know what to do at this point. But I like his decision. He went with the Voss water.
Bro, I didn't even want to. You know,
$10 $10 as
but-
opposed to Magnus drinking estrogen. I'll pay the $10 any day.
Hilarious, bro.
Fluoride and estrogen for my London streamer? Nah, not gonna happen. Never.
Ain't no.
Right.
Ain't no way.
He'll come up, start talking about, hey guys, here's gold. We're gonna be looking for. I'll go, whoa, drinking a little too much
like, yo, what's up
tap
with you?
water there, buddy.
Hey
Too much tap
yo.
water.
Yeah, I'm not drinking that BS. So
Yo,
it's
he
like,
was
that's
stuck.
why. That's why.
That was so funny though. You were stuck for like a good 5 seconds. Like,
That was hilarious.
do I put the bottled
stood
water on
there,
the bill or
looked
do
at
I?
him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I looked at him like,
And I looked at him like, you gonna put that water on my bill, or you gonna drink that tap water? What you gonna do? Oh man, good times,
Bro,
brother.
I
Good
was
times.
like- I don't want to let Nick think I'm drinking tap water or something. Like he don't want to even have me stream in London.
Oh snap, that's so funny.
Start speaking like that, bro. No more London.
So here's gold.
Yeah, we got a new London streamer.
That'd be
Hey
very
guys,
funny.
Yo, that's hilarious, dude.
Yeah, chat. You want to improve your health? All right, first steps first. Don't drink any tap water.
No. By the way, what we're saying is completely false. There's nothing wrong with tap water, nothing wrong with the educational system, nothing wrong with the banking system whatsoever, and absolutely nothing wrong with being in the career world, right? Go to school, get a great education, go apply for a great job, and best of luck to you. Yep. If you're in a rush, which you most likely will be,
Best of luck.
don't worry about stopping at McDonald's on the way to work and stuffing your face with fake food. That'll most likely kill you down the road. Yeah, no biggie, no biggie. Don't listen to anything we're
20-piece
saying.
McNugget.
Buy as much Lululemon as possible.
And drink tap water.
Yeah,
And don't develop any high income skills.
there you go.
And think negatively.
Tap water here is completely different than the one in Denmark. Probably.
I think negatively. That's so true.
Wear as much plastic as you like. I mean, Lululemon material as you like. Some of y'all are wearing Lululemon underwear right now. You're like, should I be wearing this?
Bro,
Not only should you might not should be wearing it, but to spend $85 on it, now you really got hustled. $85 for some plastic shorts? That's crazy.
Plastic shorts.
you're
That's
wearing-
like following gold without a plan. You get hustled right there.
Yeah,
You're
you're not
wearing
gonna lie.
Lululemon
He said, but
underwear.
that 20-piece chicken nugget got 40 grams of protein. You know, like,
Does it? I never looked that one up.
Bro, just don't. You don't even know if it's chicken. Like,
I know. That used to be my order though, Chaz. A young fat kid.
Yes.
20-piece McNugget, extra sweet and sour sauce.
Give it to me.
Large
wow,
fry.
sweet and sour sauce, that slap, bro.
I used to flirt
Nick
with the
would go ham on
McDonald's
that.
girls to get more sweet and sour sauce. Has anyone ever did that? Anyone? Come on. I used to try and give them the Riz to get that sweet. And I'm like, that's the only reason I'm here, low key, is for the sweet and sour. No, it was free, but then they got so stingy with them sweet and sours, man. At one point, I'm like, y'all act like you guys are paying for this. Yeah.
It's like, yo, give me
Bro.
like 2 more, bro. Come on.
I haven't even ate McDonald's for like, I don't even know, like 2 years. 3, 4.
You got
I'm like,
that.
hey,
You got
you're
it,
only
buddy,
giving me
right?
one sweet and sour. I got 20-piece nuggets here.
Yeah, right.
Sick.
I haven't been to McDonald's in a couple years, but it seems to be
Same.
pretty much the same amount of money as like a regular restaurant now.
Yeah, true,
Yeah, it is.
actually, yeah.
Pretty much, bro.
Oh man. Okay, I think our brains are getting
Yeah.
off of the trading stuff now. Yeah, I think we should
Sorry,
go
yeah,
enjoy
headache.
our day. I think money's been made, lessons have been learned, knowledge has been absorbed, and I think it's time to have fun now for the rest of the day.
Let's do
What do
it.
you guys think?
Let's do it.
Sounds
Yeah.
fire, bro. Run it. Yep.
Sweet,
Sounds like a
sweet.
plan. Closing up shop.
Hey Norbin, I seen
Yeah.
that big question that you had. Just shoot me a text. I wasn't able to read it, but I'll give you some feedback. Send me a message, brother.
Chat, the shop is closed, man.
The shop's
It's
closed,
closed now.
gang. We're done.
Business closed.
Business hours are over today.
Time
Yeah.
for McDonald's.
Time
Yes,
for
sir.
Time
Hold
for
on.
McDonald's now.
Definitely not time for McDonald's. I think it's time for W's in the chat. What do you guys think about
Yeah,
that?
does say
W's
W's
in
in
the
the
chat?
chat instead.
All right,
Let's
let's do
ditch
it,
the rest.
gang. Awesome day here. Great trade. Bags are clubhouse. Incredible day. Bags are full. Let's move on to tomorrow. ADP news, unemployment claims. We got big NFP tomorrow. So we got a massive day coming in tomorrow to close out the week strong. And let's do it. I've had a pleasure being here with y'all today. Magnus, Johnny Gems, thank you guys for showing up and hanging
Of course,
out,
man.
instilling some wisdom. And I
Thank
think
you
we're
for the
over and
wisdom.
out. Over and
Yes,
out, my
sir.
friends. Chat,
God
enjoy the
bless
day.
y'all.
W's
Peace.
on the way out. Love y'all.
Have an
Hope you
awesome
guys
day,
have a
everyone.
great one. And we shall see you guys on the next one. All right. Love
Peace,
you
man.
guys. Don't over risk. Don't over
See y'all
trade.
tomorrow.
Keep
See
your
ya.
profits
Peace.
today. Later, Magnus. Later, Johnny Gems. Love y'all. Blessings, my friends. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. We gone. Later.
I've been running this race so long, that's why I keep my top down. Live on my head cause I can't wear the crown too low. Never gon' bow down. Everybody out there running games, so they pass on me. Treat 'em like a op, bow. When I came up, they were whooping, but was still on a leash. People gon' talk down. They gon' low, cause I still serve the most high. No, I won't stop now. When I throw signs up, it's not what they said, dog. Know that for H-Town. Roll with a warrant, try not to get caught, but I'm fly. Still put the top down. Love for the father, make kiss for the fans, y'all. Can't switch on y'all now. Only sinners walk with grace. Pack your bags, follow me home. Pray my seeds, turn out winners. Keeping that lead when I'm long gone. All of my fears can't hold me back. Let go of those who did me wrong. All of my fears won't hold me back. What don't kill me made me strong. Victory lap. We on attack. Ain't looking back. Rushing outside like I'm sleeping in a bando. Bible on me, I've been feeling like Rambo. Devil trying to hide, he ain't wearing no camo. Killing myself, God took it out the plan though. Still on fire for the Lord, where the fan go? Heard them talking stupid, to cut it just like a Van Gogh. I'm sitting the glad, let me cut the thing real low. I been looking up high when I feel low. And we still outside with the kinfolk. I was scraping both sides to the rim, bro. I was walking through church with the trench coat. Sending my 10% through Venmo. Lord said he'd be back, hit a memo. That's a cross around my neck, not a crystal. There's a Bible on me, not a pistol. You don't even know what I've been through. All these sinners walk with grace. Pack your bags, follow me home. Pray my seeds, turn out winners. Keeping that lead when I'm long gone. All of my fears can't hold me back. Let go of those who did me wrong. All of my fears won't hold me back. Cause what don't kill me made me strong. Victory lap. We on attack. Ain't looking back.
I was down, but now I'm up. Yeah, this all God, this ain't no lie. Yeah, I used to be stuck in that mud. Whoa. Yeah, I was down, but now I'm up, 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 up. I was down, but now I'm up. Yeah, this all God, this ain't no lie. Yeah, I used to be stuck in that mud. Yeah, yeah, I was down, but now I'm up, 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 up. I was down, but now I'm up like my name Lazarus. No Satan gon' be mad at this. I had to ask my dad if it's okay to swing my bat at this. He said, boy, if I picture this out of the park, moving so quick it's like they stuck in park. They see the numbers, but I see the heart. 10,000 hours you spit in the dark, putting in good work, even though you didn't even know that it would work. Talking about a man who grew up in woodwork, do it for the love of it, that's the way it should work. Yeah, yeah. I know some people gon' look at me crazy and I'm like, for what? Man, I was stuck, I was down, but now I'm up. Yeah, this all God, this ain't no love. Yeah, I used to be stuck in that mud. Yeah, yeah, I was down, but now I'm up, 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 up. I was down, but now I'm down, now I'm up like a seesaw. When I'm on a beat like an old man's lawn, better keep off. From the ground to the treetops, got clouds on my feet like Jack in the Beast. I jumped off quick, went straight in a free fall. Cowboy hat and a mic singing yeehaw. Landed on my feet like a feline, put him back in the seat like a recline. Ay, what you mean I'm not worthy? Did it with a purpose, didn't need a permit. Digging from the bottom and I brought it to the surface. Mind your business now, who I worship. Who the little guy making big, big, big moves. Tick tock, turn it to a tick, 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 boom. Yeah, I talk a lot of stuff, probably thought it was a bluff, till I went and turned it where I was down, but now I'm up, up.